Welcome to Weird Justice Messages podcast. Of course, I am Mike.
What's up? What's up? It's Marcus.
Glad to see you, my brother. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Feeling, rejuvenated. We.
The weather is starting to feel more friendly, as I can say. Niggas was going through a winter little snowstorm last week. We don't get them shit like that in SC. So that's what was kind of like out of commission last week, and it just had other shit going on, man. But we back for y'all. That snow shit actually caught me off guard the next day because of how much it froze overnight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't really rocking with that shit, man. But it's been a wild 2025 already, man. We got a lot of shit we got to talk about. Trump just signing shit.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky, he caught up in some shit. And, we just got hit with a bomb yesterday, man. We going to get right into it. Ladies, if you hear this, I know we usually talk about sports at the end, but we gotta address this out the gates. We got to get to it. I'm going to let you go ahead. This your team, man. So I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce the shit, man. Tell what the fuck happened? What happened last night, man?
So last night, if you don't know, if you haven't seen the news, the word on the street, whatever you want to call it, the Lakers have just acquired Luka Doncic, and we have traded away Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. We got the other pieces don't matter. There's a third team in this shit don't matter. Just know that this is probably the biggest trade. This probably the biggest. Well, yeah, the biggest trade, and I would also say, as far as talent for talent, how things shape out, this could be the best trade we've ever seen for both parties. If both parties actually stay healthy, because technically speaking, we did trade a hurt superstar for another hurt superstar, but at the end of the day, my nigga, we got Luka in the purple and gold. And as a Laker fan, I've always said, how are we going to, what does our future look like for us? Who do we have coming through to kind of, take on the reins when LeBron leave? AD's in his 30s. Who do we have? And typically, we make trades because we just a team that's going to swing some shit to try to, win now. This is obviously a trade for the future. And if everything goes right, we going to put another banner up. If everything goes right, we're going to put another banner up. So, I've been talking to Mo last night. I was letting him know, hey, bro, in 2 years, we will see y'all niggas in the finals. Like, we will see y'all niggas. So just once Luka get all the way, like, nigga, honestly, you could shut this season down. You could shut the season down.
I don't have no expectations.
You can wash this shit. I don't give a fuck how everyone call it. Once we're going to get Luka the healthiest, you know what I'm saying, possible. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that his lead leg is good. And we going to put the right pieces around him, because Rob Pelinka, you cannot fuck this up. You cannot fuck this up. The organization should really give you a year, maybe a year and a half for Luka. And if you putting the wrong pieces around off this nigga, he's the type of talent that they will let you go if you're not appeasing this nigga. So, congrats to us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AD. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing for us. Got a ring with us. Much respect. But man, we come like the next 2 years, dog. If we get everything together, it's going to get spooky for niggas. It's going to get real. That West is going to feel real shaky now. You know what I'm saying? But and like I said, man, for us, I didn't know how our future was going to pan out. I didn't know how we was going to be able to get, another player in there, like who wants to come after this regime. But man, we got the guy, man. We got the right guy. And this is very crazy to me,
it's
because
shocking as fuck.
It's shocking because honestly, bro, on some real shit for the Lakers, we've never had a foreign superstar. You've never had a foreign superstar.
Yeah, all American made. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is also like a new thing, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be super interesting.
I've never been a fan of y'all doing the whole, win now thing, don't develop players, but this is y'all turn over a new leaf, man. Yeah. Honestly, this was a W trade for the Lakers 100%. Shout out to AD. AD did what he was supposed to do with the Lakers. I have my little gripes here and there with AD, but all in all though, man, hey, he was all time with the Lakers as far as the production when he was at his peak. You know, he got a ring, but this was a slam dunk for the Lakers. You get Luka Doncic, then you got him for AD, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round draft pick, dog. Like, that's insane. Rudy Gobert went for 4 first round picks. You get Luka Doncic at 25. At 25, he's already 5-time All NBA, Rookie of the Year, averaging. He hasn't averaged under 28 since his rookie year. I mean, dog is a walking 39-9. Like, he's already, in my opinion, a top 30 player all time. Like, this man's resume is already impeccable. We already know what he does in the playoffs, averaging 30 for his career in the playoffs. I think that's second or first all time. Like, this was a slam dunk. The Lakers are definitely set for the future. I'm interested to see what they put around Luka. Of course, for the short term with Dallas, I'm not really high on that. I just have to see how it pans out. But all in all, though, Lakers killed this trade, bro. 100%. Like, you have a chance to go get a generational talent, and it be Luka Doncic, arguably, to me, the best player in the league, arguably top 2, without a doubt, top 5 player in the league. Congratulations, bro. That's all I got to say. Congratulations, man. But this was just shocking, bro. I'm laying in the bed and my phone just buzzing. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm seeing all this Luka shit. I'm seeing screenshots from niggas sending me. And then I'm going on Twitter. The For You page is nothing but Luka and AD and Luka and AD. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Niggas thought Shams was hacked.
Yeah.
Bro, this is by far the most surprising trade of all time, for sure. I think this trumps the Kawhi PG shit 2019.
Easily.
And we all know how we reacted that night. This right here, and this is 17 years to the day that the Lakers got Paul Gasol.
Oh, wow.
And Stephen A. Smith was talking about the trade on SportsCenter. And dude asked him about, did the Lakers give up too much for Paul? He was like, is that a trick question? Who cares? You got rid of Kwame Brown. But for that to be 17 years to the day, like, bro, this is insane, bro. This is insane. I'm very excited. Everybody know Luka's one of my favorite players in the league. Him, Joker. Of course, Harden, Zach LaVine. But I'm happy for Luka, bro. I'm honestly happy. I like the Luka and Kyrie pairing, but him being in LA, bro, I'm interested to see what y'all do with this nigga in the next 5 years.
Man, we just got to get him around the right pieces, man. We just need the right pieces. Now he's in a situation to where he's in LA. They can completely restructure the roster catering to him. We can strip this down. I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of fun. We got a white backcourt. Shout out to shout out my boy Austin Reeves. But we do got that cracker backcourt. But fuck it, I'm rocking with y'all niggas. You feel me? But however we tailor the roster, man, we could tailor fit it to Luka. We can get whatever he want. I already know once this LeBron shit go away, once he do what he got to do, that's done. And we gonna be mixing and moving. So if we gotta strip the rock, I think the only person who's untouchable is Austin Reeves. Everybody else, we could flush it out however we want to flush it out. But
you got Luka at 25. That's insane. And what you got him for? You didn't really give up much. You didn't give up, but I heard Dallas, this whole story surrounding Dallas and Luka and this conditioning and where it came, because he was blindsided by the trade. He didn't know about the trade, so Dallas hollered at y'all about this trade.
Yeah, and we was like, okay, we'll take him, like with no question. But that does lead me to believe: is this something that we don't know? Like, because even though he is hurt, dude, is this something that we don't know?
What do you think?
I just think there could be a couple of theories. Like, hopefully, he's not damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully, he could be able to fully recover whatever injuries and stuff. Because this knee has been going on for, it really started to show this year. But last year, he had it was showing a little bit. But is there something that we don't know in terms of that? That's why they just like, shit, nigga, we'll give y'all this, nigga. Because who the fuck does that? You know what I'm saying? Who does that? Nobody just gives a Luka Doncic away like that. You know what I'm saying? And for them to holler at us about it, I mean, like I said, nobody thought about this shit. Or maybe didn't because, AD wasn't at the game, even though he had an abdominal strain. Like, he wasn't at the game last night. So maybe this was something that was going on. Maybe it was just waiting to get finalized.
Well, he got a calf injury.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, who doesn't typically if you're hurt, even if you're hurt, who doesn't take the trip to New York?
No, I'm talking about Luka. He has a calf.
Yeah, Luka has a calf injury. I was talking about AD, but for us, you know,
I don't think nobody saw this trade coming. I predicted y'all to make a trade. I've been telling y'all get rid of AD. And I didn't say that in terms of his talent. I think it was just time to move on. Mm-hmm. I said back in April, y'all need to trade AD. Mm-hmm. I would have never thought it would have been for fucking Luka Doncic though. No. Not Luka. Like when I think about the untouchables, I'm thinking about Joker. I'm thinking about Luka. I'm thinking about Wemby. I'm thinking about Ant Edwards. I'm thinking about cornerstone franchise pieces that I mean, he was just in the finals.
Yeah.
He fresh off a finals appearance, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. But y'all slam dunk this trade, bro.
Yeah, man.
Y'all didn't gut the roster at all.
But now we gonna trust me. In the summertime, we probably.
I mean, y'all still gonna be making moves, of course.
I wouldn't be surprised if we make another move before this shit over with.
I heard that 2027 free agency summer is gonna be crazy.
Well, who's all lined up for that?
Shea, Giannis.
These niggas gonna re-up.
I think a few of them will re-up.
I think if Shea, Giannis, what's the use of Giannis leaving?
I think Ant.
He might go.
So we'll see, bro. Like if you got an opportunity to slam dunk on a trade like this, but come on, bro.
I mean, it's a no-brainer for us. I mean, it's just we got him so. That's the only thing that kind of worries me is like I said, is there something that we don't know? Because who typically gives away a Luka talent that fast? Or like I said, we don't know how long this shit could have been in the process. I don't know. I mean, but for Luka to be blindsided by the trade and I know about it, that does lead me to believe, like, you know.
Bro, he just dropped 70 points last year on, like, high efficiency.
But it might be.
Like, bro, like, you don't do shit like that, bro. Like, that's not. Luka Doncic is generational, bro.
It might be something with the management. It might be something behind closed door with the management. Like, maybe they might feel like they gave him this money and they'd be like, maybe the nigga might walk or maybe the nigga might, get out, want to leave. Maybe they might have saw something in Luka, like this nigga might not stick around or whatever the case may be. It had to have been. It's more interesting on the Dallas side of why they came to us than us getting him. It's more interesting to see why Dallas decided.
They probably really wanted AD.
I mean, if you
that's a possibility that they probably really wanted AD.
Yeah, they might.
They possibly really wanted him. I don't know. No other teams they possibly would have called the trade for Luka. That probably had somebody that they was eyeballing. Now, AD might have been on their radar, and they might have been tired of Luka at the same time too. So it was a win-win for them. Yeah. In terms of the trade, outside looking in, I think the Lakers 100% hit the home. I don't think it's close.
Yeah, because for us, we got Luka at 25.
That's how good he is.
We got Luka at 25. They got AD at 31. AD will be 32 in March. They only got maybe a 3 more year window with that. We got a 10 more year window with this. So, we definitely got the upper hand in that. But as far as the win now situation,
at this trajectory, if the roster pans out how it's supposed to, you should at least get one ring out of this, bro.
We're gonna get a banner up. We're gonna get a banner up if we do things the right way.
This, bro. Real shit. If the shit pans out how it's supposed to, like yeah. But I've been seeing the reports about the conditioning. Let me be 100% clear. I do not believe Luka is 270 pounds at all.
No,
I don't believe it at all. I don't look at that. I don't look at that player and see somebody who's 270. He's 6'6". Sorry, you can't convince me of that. And this whole, I think it's overglossed. Like, bro, like, I don't think people really understand what type of specimen we talking about right now. So since his rookie year, he dropped 21.7 rebounds, 6 assists. Since his rookie year, this is year by year, 2019, 2020, he averaged 28, 9, and 4. 28, 9, and 8. 2021, he averaged 27.7, 8, and 8. 28, 9, and 8. 32, 8, and 8. Last year, 33, 9, and 9. So technically, we round off because it's 33.9. So he averaged 34, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. And right now, this year he's been averaging 28, 8, and 7. That's not normal shit, bro.
Damn average a triple-double his whole career.
At 20, he hasn't averaged less than 28 since his rookie year. What are we talking about, bro? Like, this motherfucker's really generational. Like, Luka makes the game look effortless. He made it look effortless since he came into the league, bro. But for him to be at this point in his career, now be in LA, he's gonna have vengeance when he sees Dallas going forward, bro.
Yeah,
I expect for him to have at least 160-point game against 100%.
Yeah,
At least 160-point game by the time they get around and play them niggas, bro. It's no way.
And also with this trade, man, it's a ripple effect because it's going to affect everybody else for the next 5 days going forward, trying to figure out how the move's being made. Because especially in the West, with this move being made, you still got Jimmy out there. You still got other things, coming around, like, the Brad Beal situation. So the West might get the West definitely going to get a little dicey, you know what I'm saying, within these next, 5 to 6 days. Within these next 5 days, it's going to get dicey in the West.
Bro, listen. This, like I said, this trade, I think Dallas can at least make it interesting in the first round. With AD and Kyrie, I don't see them going far. I don't see them beating Memphis. I don't see them beating Houston. I don't see them beating Denver. I damn sure don't see them beating OKC. I don't see that. I think they take a step back. Like, Luka Doncic has took them to 2 Western Conference Finals and an NBA Final.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a situation where AD, Kyrie, and others are making some noise. I just don't see it. And it's not against them. I don't like the team.
I think the team is a good team, though. I think what you add in AD is, first of all, he gets to play his position that he won. He's been crying about not being a power forward. Well, you got it. You're a power forward now. And so maybe that might help him out. Maybe that, get in his game, feel like he could, get in his game, get in his bag a little more. Because with him, AD, he's going to be able to face up 90% of the time, move on the perimeter, you know what I'm saying, not be confined to the paint, which he was as a center. And you got guys like Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford to go do that job. My only thing with them is, of course, to me, their weakness, no offense, is going to be the wing position. Really, Klay Thompson is the weak link of the team as far as on the defensive side. Because
who else going to score?
Oh, offensive side too, yeah. Because that's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah, there's nobody else.
We really need AD to be the walk-in 27 and 10.
At the power forward, he might give us that.
He should in Dallas. Yeah. Kyrie putting up 25, AD putting up 27, that should be doable.
Yeah. And, I mean, I think Klay on the defensive side is, I think, maybe the weak link. But those two are going to carry most. But here's the thing. It works because those two carry most of the scoring. All you really need PJ and Klay to do is really spot up and shoot. You're gonna get a bunch of backdoor lobs and all that kind of shit. With Kyrie, running the pick and roll with AD, and it's gonna leave people open. So on that end, it's gonna be a lot on those two to really carry and move the offense. And if one person gets hurt, you know what I'm saying? It's really gonna fuck everything up for them because it's gonna just be where they are right now. One man having to do the whole shit. But if everybody stay healthy, I think they can make I don't think they're the finals, but I think depending on the matchup, they might could push to the Western Conference Finals because they got I'm not saying they could beat, they probably could beat Denver. They match up well with Denver. They got the bigs to throw at Joker. So I think that's one team they probably could have a something for it because, even with Jamal Murray, Kyrie Irving, that cancel each other out, Joker, whoever big man, of course, Joker's going to win that. But on the defensive side, you got people bodies you could throw at him. You know what I'm saying? But do I see them beating OKC? No, like you said. Memphis? No, not. I don't really. That could go 7. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how it go, but they might could. But I don't see them beating Houston though. So on their end, they made the best move, which was for now, which is to try to win. This puts them in a really good spot. But we still got to see how the season progresses. We still got to make sure, if people are healthy. Because, like I said, for this team, if one person go down, it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be tough because nobody on that team besides Kyrie and AD can create a shot for themselves.
Correct.
They're gonna have to, like I said, there's gonna be so much for them because they're gonna have to create so much to get other people involved. So if one of them is gone, it's gonna fuck everything up.
If y'all keep Austin Reeves, I think this makes Austin Reeves better.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I think it gives him, and not in terms of Luka making him better, in terms of his game, because he's a 2 guard.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be able to have more opportunities to score the ball. He doesn't have to be the main ball handler.
Mm-hmm.
Luka's gonna 100% be front line and leading that. So I think that, y'all know me, I shit on Austin Reeves just cause, you get what I'm saying. But outside of it, I think that's a good Luka is gonna be, he ain't shit gonna change as far as his gameplay. Mm-hmm. He gonna be who he is. Everything around him and what y'all continue to put around him, bruh. Dallas went to the finals. He went to the finals with Dallas. The Lakers are far from done. You can't convince me that at this trajectory of what Luka's doing, they don't at least make a finals with him. That's how generational he is, bro.
And we got somebody who's a superstar in LA, and people don't mind playing with him because if you're a guard, you could do it how him and Kyrie did it. If him and Kyrie could make it work, he can make it work with anybody because these are two ball dominant guards.
See, this is why I don't buy into this whole style and championship shit. I don't know who made that up. That has to be one of the stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. No, there's not one style that wins a championship, bro. You've had multiple superstars with different play styles win a championship. A superstar is a superstar regardless. All that has to happen for them to win a championship is make sure they do what they do and everything else around them does what they supposed to do. Luka is going to be fine, especially with him being under LeBron now. I'm interested to see in the short term how him and LeBron look because LeBron don't have to worry about being the main ball handler no more.
Yeah, and that's crazy because you got two guys on the team who are walking triple doubles.
Correct.
Like, we'll see how that works. I mean, we ain't really got much to work with, besides Austin Reeves. We got Rui. We got Jay Vanderbilt. I'm gonna be honest, a Laker fan, real shit, get rid of Cam Reddish, bro. Fuck that nigga. Get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? We could find, I'm just on a tangent real quick. Get rid of that nigga. We can find somebody.
No, the Cam Reddish shit is done. It's over with. I told y'all niggas this 3 years ago. I was like, no, give him another chance. He did not. No, it's over.
Yeah, it's not it.
This nigga he can't even be a 3-and-D guy. And he was supposed to come into a league and be a scorer. You get what I'm saying? He can't even be a 3-and-D guy. Cam Reddish is done. He's cooked. Yeah. He may be a journeyman for the rest of his career, however long that may be, but he's not moving no needles, essentially is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can get rid of him and get some cap space. We can just get rid of Gabe Vincent and get some cap space. Let's get
I expect that Gabe Vincent to be better than what he is, but
get rid of that.
My God.
Get rid of this nigga. This is fucking Shamar Moore braid ass nigga. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, dog. Get that nigga up out of here. And then once we construct the roster, because what I like I said earlier, man, we now have a chance. We can build around you. We can start this thing from scratch damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get it's no reason to fuck this up, Rob Pelinka. Like, there's no reason to fuck this up, bro. If you just get the right basketball people around you, you know what I'm saying? We can hang that banner up in the next 2 years. I didn't think us hanging the banner up in 2 years was possible.
It's possible. It's very possible.
It's very possible now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's damn near almost it's damn near fucking expected. Maybe.
What else? What other player wise, or you don't have no names, or you don't care? What other moves you want to see?
Okay, so possible moves. All right, so things I think that maybe could swing for us. We'll take Paul George off Philly hands. We'll take it.
Man, please, that nigga gonna set y'all back 15 years.
Nah, bro. All we gotta do is just put him, get
Luka and Paul George.
No, bro, I'm talking about just for somebody as of right now, not for no future, just for a right now.
No, situation. Paul George is not Paul George is trying to win right now.
Okay, if we looking for
y'all not trying to win exactly right now. I'm talking about what moves would you like to see?
Okay. So
I mean, if y'all happen to stumble upon a Western Conference appearance this year, then so be it. But I'm talking into what's your realistic expectations?
Okay, so my realistic expectations for us.
And then what would you like to see? Who would you like to see on the roster next to Luka Doncic?
Okay, so who I think would be good for next to Luka Doncic. For our roster, we probably would need like if I was to build something, so we're going to need first of all, we're going to need good perimeter defenders. So we'd have
You
to.
got DFS. You got him.
Yeah, we got.
You ain't gonna move him.
Yeah, nah, he's good. We got and then he gets to play with his guy now. You know
And
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
Vando.
Vando, okay, we got good. We got that's
So you got those are two guys I feel like they're untouchable on the roster.
Yeah, because we need them. We need good defending. So we need that. We're gonna need a big man because Luka I feel works well with somebody who's a good person. You know, pick and roll. You know, lob threat. He's also a good lob threat. So who could we swing right now? Who's just a good? You just need somebody who's a good lob threat as of right now. I don't know. You know who we could take off his
Like, who would be the perfect co-star for him? Who would be the perfect co-star for Luka?
The perfect co-star with Luka. I don't know, man. I would. Damn, that's a good question, man. Trying to think of somebody.
I feel like you could put any star next to him. He gonna flourish, bro.
Yeah,
it's all about who you can get.
It's all about and I'm trying to think like who could we possibly get? Who's not? Who's you know who's contract? I can't really think of anybody off the top of my head right now, but I could definitely see him, like you said, perimeter defenders, lob threat, guys who can spot up and shoot, and another guy who can create his own offense. So that's that's generally every NBA team needs this, but I'm just for him, we definitely need somebody who's going to be able to, you got to treat him like you treat LeBron damn near.
Mm-hmm.
As far as how you construct the team.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron always works better when he had another person who could create for themselves. He works
Is he the versatile big or wing/2?
Yeah, wing/2. Yeah,
it's one of those. I don't think it's too many availability as far as the big man. I mean, you got Sabonis out there, you got Vooch, but you want better than that.
Yeah, we a good athletic big, toss it up, he'll get dunk it, and he can still pick out and hit the 15-footer, 20-footer. You know what I'm saying? Like some young I don't know, man. We don't really got too much draft, stock right now. No draft picks, so
it may be far-fetched. I'm just thinking long term. Maybe you could get Anthony Edwards and Luka to team up.
I like that. Anthony Edwards and Luka, I like that. That could work. And there's the two people. You know why? Because those two niggas will make it work.
100%.
Them niggas will make it work. Anthony Edwards will make that shit. He'll figure that shit out. Them boy get it done.
Edwards. That's how I look at it.
Because I can definitely see him sliding out Minnesota. From what they got for everything they got going on, he probably looking at this shit like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas making moves, and the West ain't getting no younger. I mean, no older. Is only getting, only better teams coming up.
A perfect tandem, and it's others, but I think we've all learned over the last 6 years, nothing is out the realm of possibility in an NBA trade.
Yeah.
I think 2019 really set the precedence of what we've seen today as far as shocking trades.
Yeah.
Shocking free agency moves. I can see a possibility where Anthony Edwards and Luka is in a Laker uniform, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that 2027. I can see
somewhere around there.
I can see that. Yeah, that's very possible. Bruh, this shit is like you said,
that big. I can't really think of a big right now that really leaps out. I mean, Giannis would be a free agent, but he kind of be like on the Luka and Giannis would be perfect right now.
Yeah, that would
be perfect right now.
Yeah,
like, but obviously Giannis is doing what he's doing in Milwaukee with Dame.
Yeah.
But it's either one of those two. Giannis, I would say Giannis or Ant Edwards.
Yeah, I think at the possibility we'd probably get Ant Edwards before Giannis. I think Giannis ain't leaving Milwaukee. I think.
Think about Ant Edwards and Luka Doncic coming down the floor.
You wouldn't know what to do.
You get what I'm saying?
You wouldn't know what to do with that.
Bro, and we seen what Luka did with Kyrie Irving. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You pair Luka Doncic with Ant Edwards, sky's the fucking limit, bro. Sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. They'll figure that shit out. I can't. But a versatile big man is something that would be the thing that would really help Luka's game tremendously, to have somebody who could be a lob threat and a pick and pop out the three. Like, I can't really think of nobody like that right now. But if we can find somebody like that, you know who else will actually be fit great with him?
Who?
Jaren Grant. I can see him fitting with that. the versatile. He's not a lob threat because he's only 6'8", but just a versatile.
You talking about the nigga from Portland?
Yeah, 3-and-D. You don't think that's help? 3-and-D, can shoot the three.
With Ant Edwards or without Ant Edwards?
I mean,
he ain't the perfect co-star for Luka.
No, not a co-star.
Oh, you talking about just an ad?
Just an ad.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah,
just
definitely.
an ad. Nah, a co-star, we would need somebody who is just of Luka's stature or maybe a little bit below, but somebody who we could, instead of like fuck Paul George. I would take Jerry Grant over Paul George for us, on some, to just to put in the pieces. You feel me? That's a kind of an upgrade from a Dorian Finney-Smith or an upgrade from a Jared Vanderbilt. But I think in the next 2 or 3 years, man, we gonna see some shit.
Anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible.
At 22, now do you say that 2027 free agency? That shit's definitely
it'll be here quick anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna affect a lot of things, man. This trade right now, we gonna see some shit. Like we're gonna see some shit. Like it would not.
And in 2 years, Luka be 27. That's still prime. So,
bro, I was talking to Mo yesterday because we was talking about niggas getting moved and shit. I was like, bro, what if they was just like the Celtics just fucked around and got De'Aaron Fox, like, or some shit like
anything is possible.
I was like, bro, that'd be insane.
They was talking about De'Aaron Fox to LA. I don't like De'Aaron Fox with Luka. Before, probably yes, but De'Aaron Fox and Luka, I don't like that pairing.
Nah.
Maybe get Jaylen Brown. I don't know. Anything is possible. Jaylen Brown to LA? I don't know. Anything is possible. You don't know.
That would be fire.
You never know, bro. You just never know.
I don't. That
But I like the Ant Edwards pairing. That was the first name that jumped out to me.
I can see that. They complement each other, style well. With Kyrie, and the good thing about Ant is Ant could he's more athletic, so there's a lot more things Ant can do. Ant defends, so Luka won't have to defend. That's the one thing with Kyrie and Luka is just defense on that end was tough. It was tough for them. But with somebody like Ant, you got somebody who can guard too.
Come on, bro. That'll be curtains.
Yeah, you got somebody who can guard. And you're gonna have to turn around and guard their best player, which is like you have to pick your poison the whole night. That with a decent big man and a decent 3-and-D guy, you good.
They be straight. Luka, Ant Edwards, DFS, Vando, probably get you a compliment. You don't even gotta get a crazy big at that point. You get somebody like a Zubac or something like that. You get somebody who's going to crash the boards. Go get a cleanup guy to come off the bench to clean the boards. Because all you're going to need off the bench as far as a big man is somebody who's going to clean up them fucking boards. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
We need to get our bench right, too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If it's possible, keep Reeves.
Yeah.
Because, he can get buckets.
Yeah. Max Christie, man. We gave up Max Christie.
You not mad about that?
I'm not mad about it.
You're not mad about that?
No, hell no. I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, I fuck with Max Christie. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with dog. So, they let him go. Shit, fuck it, bro. I don't give a shit. But we just gotta wait and see. Because, this season is a wash. We ain't even counting this shit. LeBron gonna be out probably next season. He ain't going out this season. Next season will be his last season probably.
It could be next year be the last year?
Probably.
Because we all know LeBron's not the long-term pairing with Luka. We all know that. Yeah. But, man, this shit got me excited for Luka. Just as a fan of Luka, because Luka's one of my favorite players, I'm excited to see how his career is going forward with this because sky's the limit as far as what you can put with him and how you expound on this roster. Yeah.
We just got to make sure we got the right basketball people in that fucking front office to make the right decisions. Don't do no stupid shit, dog. Don't do no dumb shit and pair this nigga. Or, not do no...
they're going to do right by them and give him a star now.
The star ain't the thing. Don't be stupid and do no dumb shit and get the wrong pieces around this nigga just because you feel like you got.
So you don't want no big three type shit.
No, man, I don't want that, bro. Give me him another play because playing with looking at him, bro. It always seems crazy that a lot of our great superstars they tend to do more with less.
What about Devin Booker and Luka?
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Nah, because first of all, I like somebody for him. D Book's athletic, but Anthony Edwards is different athletic. Like niggas like that on the perimeter to go and defend the best player and then you have somebody who's all world like Luka, who can do pretty much everything on the offensive end, it's gonna raise hell. Then that type of athleticism. Think of all the fucking alley oops and lobs these niggas gonna be throwing, all the backdoor cuts this nigga gonna be getting from Luka if they're on the team together, grabbing that shit baseline. D Book's a finesse guy. Gonna probably hit you with a little shoulder bump, then shoot the three. Nah, I want raw athleticism paired with this nigga. I want somebody who Luka could just throw that fucking backdoor lob, nigga.
I'm just looking at what he did with Kyrie Irving, and I'm just thinking sky's the limit for another a young rising two guard, and Edwards fits that mold. If you have the correct things around him, like how you said earlier, dog. But just thinking, y'all finally thinking long term, and I think that's kind of what I've been emphasizing as far as y'all, because every year y'all in trade talks.
Yeah.
But y'all trade talks always center around right now. What can we do right now? And then, granted, y'all did win a championship, but y'all moves over the last 4 years have been for a championship, and it hasn't come to fruition. Yeah. So now you're finally thinking long term. You get what I'm saying? You go ahead, you get you a star that's 25, already an all-time player. And now you set up. All you have to do now is just continue to build. This year, of course, you charge that to the game. Mm-hmm. You don't have no crazy. What y'all just gonna be enjoying is Luka putting on the show.
Yeah,
him and LeBron and others probably make some noise in the playoffs, but y'all won't have the pressure on y'all to win a championship this year. You get what I'm saying? This is just to see what it can look like going forward. Like, bruh, and I promise you, every time Luka lines up against Dallas, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that first game back at American Airlines Center in Dallas?
I mean, they're going to show him a lot of love because...
Oh, well, of course. I'm talking about as far as the performance.
Oh, he's going to put on a show.
Like, bro, I don't think niggas really understand what the fuck we talking about right now. Like, we saw what the fuck he did in that closeout game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. This man dropped 23 in the first quarter. He called game in the first quarter. Game 1, he hit the buzzer beater over... The game went over Rudy Gobert. Like, Luka Doncic is really a fucking dog.
And not for nothing, Mike, however this shit play out, the Lakers and Mavs could easily face up in the first round.
Oh, my God.
The homeboy could easily face. This could easily be a 4-5-5,
He's averaging 33 in that series.
Yeah, this could easily be a 4-5.
He's averaging 33 in that series.
Yeah.
He's averaging 33 in that series, bro.
Yeah.
If the Lakers and Mavericks match up in the first round, he is averaging 33. I'm talking about LeBron 34 game versus the Magic 09 ECF type shit.
Yeah.
Except the Mavericks are going to win that series.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lakers are going to win that series.
Yeah.
There's no way Luka Doncic averages less than 30 in that series if they match up. Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen. Now, we talking about, without a doubt, a top 5 player. I think he's my top player in the NBA. Yeah. You solidified that. Mm-hmm. Dog, sky's the fucking limit, bro. That Luka Laker jersey is already...
Yeah, we sell. That shit selling out.
That shit is selling out. Yeah. You copy?
Me, I'm a cop. I might fuck around and cop me a gold, purple 77. I might fuck around and cop me a fucking purple 77. But man,
I didn't think niggas saw no shit like this.
I think
bro.
We was never going. Like I said, this is the biggest trade to me I've seen since, as far as like the impact since Shaq went to Miami. You know what I'm saying? And on this end, bruh, I just like the fact that like somebody finally got into these niggas' heads and realized, bruh, us trying to do the win now shit every year is not a good formula.
It's not a good formula.
So let's go and
it's not a good formula.
Did we hire somebody else in this shit? Because this is kind of like I said,
this is turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, who decided this? Because I need to shout them niggas out. I need to find out who's the one that say, hey man, break this shit down. Did we get somebody from the Spurs organization or something I don't know about? Like,
this is unfamiliar territory for y'all.
Because and the thing is, with us as Laker fans, bro, we gonna wait this one. I don't think we about to hear that. Oh, we need to do this and do it. We gonna wait this one.
Yeah, bro. Thinking long term, bro. Yeah. It's always in certain situations thinking long term. Now, if you already had your stars in place and you want to go make another blockbuster move because you was just fresh out the finals, then yes, you go do that. But y'all been trying to change out the roster every summer.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Since you won a chip, and that doesn't bode well for success. So now the Lakers are kind of turning over a new leaf in terms of, hey man, expectations, like what it's looking like. Like Luka Doncic, he's box office, so all the games are going to be sold out.
Yeah.
You already know he bringing the crowd in. You already know he's gonna attract somebody to come.
Yeah, somebody's gonna want to play with him.
Somebody's gonna want to play with him. And again, looking at what he did with Kyrie Irving,
you know it could work.
You know it can work with somebody else, and that's why again I'm looking to that Ant Edwards pairing, bro.
Yeah,
I think that Ant Edwards pairing can work. It's a possibility for others to work. I can't really think of no names that jump out more than Ant, but hey man, either way, I think it's gonna be phenomenal. I think it's gonna be phenomenal. I think you can even probably experiment with somebody like Sengun in Houston if they don't want to commit to him long term.
Yeah, that would be tough. Sengun and Luka. That's
not as a co-star, but like kind of like as like a mini.
Yeah, like a good pairing.
Like a good pairing, yes, for a guy to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but I think his co-star should be a 2 or a big. I just think you have a better chance with him being a 2.
Yeah, I like
based off what's in the league right now.
Yeah, and based off what we've seen, that like this could work. A scoring 2 guard with Luka, that could work. So why try to rock the boat now?
I mean, bro, even if you was to get a wing, Bancaro.
That'd be hard.
You get what I'm saying? Or if you want to get a wing to pair with Luka, you could get Bancaro.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be hard, but I don't think Orlando gonna give up on that.
Bro, you never know, bro.
I mean, yeah, you never know. But that pairing, because I mean, I don't really know the inner workings of what the Magic got going on right now. So him coming to the Lakers, that would be dope.
You don't like that fit?
I like the fit because we got somebody who's a wing defender. We need niggas who can play defense around this nigga. That's the main thing. Because they weren't really that good last year until they made that trade and got P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford. They got the defense they needed. You need defense around this nigga in order for him to give you what you want and not really take the hit on the other end. You need defense around this guy. And whatever we got to do to get the best of wing defenders, and like you said, I think the 2 is the best fit for him.
Yes.
Because we need.
But if you can get Bancaro, that'd be fucking insane, bro.
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy, bro.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be insane.
You got 2 niggas who could just take the game over one off of skill and one off of skill and just straight brute force.
Now, granted, everything's a long shot. The Magic might not want to, ever do that. You know what I'm saying? He might sign this extension, whatever the case may be. But nothing is out the realm of possibility, bro. I'm seeing niggas saying Zion should go to Dallas.
No. Zion should go to Dallas. If you know, you know. Zion should go to Dallas.
It took me a second to catch it. I get what you're saying.
Go.
I mean, I'm at the point now, like, because people are trying to compare Zion and Luka. It's not the same at all. At all, it's not the same. Had Zion been doing what Luka is doing, I will 100% ride for Zion. He don't be on the floor.
Zion has never played in a playoff game in 5 years.
And the Pelicans have been in the playoffs, or at least a playing game.
He's never played in.
He's never played in a playoff game.
I think
like,
he played in one.
You can't even. Game. If we was to put up Luka's game played side by side with Zion, that shit would look like a motherfucking. I don't know.
The stats can't compare. You can't compare. You can't even compare the stats because one person's on the floor and one person ain't on the floor. So you really can't compare. And another thing I want to throw in. Hopefully, this is a trickle down effects for the Lakers organization as far as how we do things. Now, let's start tapping into player development a little bit more. Let's be more in tune into the draft. We got Dalton Connect. We got good with Austin Reeves now. Let's continue to try to mold players. Max Christie was a good pickup. We end up giving him a deal, whatever the case may be. Let's continue this process of doing things the right way, not cheapening in the process, not trying to skip steps. Let's continue this moving forward as an organization. Let's draft well. Let's develop well. You know what I'm saying? I would say the Boston Celtics is one of the best teams at development, even down to the G
and
team.
They never gave up on Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need to adopt some of these habits. You know what I'm saying? Spurs the same way. We need to adopt some of these habits and bring them over to us so we can continue what we got going on. Us doing this showed me that, okay, Now, let's say just like I said, let's say just fuck it up, which I hope they don't.
Mm-hmm.
This is showing me, okay, we're moving different now. Let's continue to move different in all aspects, not just this one. So, but man, shout out to us.
I can't wait to see what the conversation gonna be like this week on other shows. But man, what a way to bring in the fucking week, bro.
Yeah,
what a way to bring in the fucking week.
First
Happy
of the
Monday.
month. Yeah.
Happy Monday, bro.
The first of the
Happy
month.
Monday.
First of the month.
And it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that start of the show. Happy Black History Month. But man, this trade was, I think this is an all time. I think this is the most shocking trade of all time.
I think across all sports, because football, they really do they shit mostly off season. You might niggas get waived.
Yeah, we don't really have too many big splashes during the season.
Baseball is the other sport. Like when Barry Bonds got traded and shit like that. Those are the only two real sports that comes to free agency. That's like that has storylines and not with just as the impact.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is probably the biggest trade in sports history.
In sports history, I don't know. I have to go back and look at.
You got to go as far as, bro. You got to think. We traded
in the NBA, the most shocking by far. Yes,
we got two niggas who going in the Hall of Fame. One person who is in their who is 25, in their prime, about to stay in their prime,
only going up,
and you got somebody who is a certified Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
even though AD
still can produce
at a very very high level.
AD can still produce at a high level. Don't get it fucked up.
So this might be the biggest trade in sports history, man. I don't know how soccer does their thing. Somebody in the comments might tell me, if y'all know anything else, let me know. But to me, right now, this feels like the biggest trade in sports history. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody got some soccer shit they won't pull out their ass, whatever the case may be, I don't know. Yeah. But right now, this looking like the biggest trade in sports.
And like I said last night, any Laker fan tell you they don't like this trade, they're lying.
Nigga,
they're lying.
This is amazing.
Don't entertain them. They're lying.
Because
shout out my nigga Rich. Rich, all this performative shit you doing on the TL with you disliking Luka because he like Harden and all this other shit, my nigga, let it go. You are going to do the biggest 180 in history. You are going to do a serious 180 when you see that Slovenian get on that floor and start performing. I'm telling you right now, that's what you're going to do. You're not going to admit it because you don't like to admit shit, but you are going to do one of the biggest 180s I've ever seen, bro. Congratulations, man. That's all I'm going to say. Congratulations.
This shows me that we mean business, that we trying. We are trying because, like I said,
Rob knew he had to do something.
That's about to say. We gotta know.
And he been escaping some scrutiny.
So shit,
he slam dunked this one.
You think his job wasn't? This job had to be on the line. They probably is like, hey, if you don't give us something by such and such nigga, we cutting the cord on this nigga. So hey man, survival instincts, nigga. They kicked in. You got us, Luka, nigga.
I seen a nigga say we need to get Luka and keep AD. I'm like, all right, bro. What else was you gonna give up? You going to have to work? Come on, bro. No. And it honestly feels like that's the guy that they wanted. I'm talking about Dallas.
Yeah, because
it seemed like that's the guy that they wanted, but the Lakers, I think, were blindsided by the call.
Yeah, of course, it's like, whoa.
You want to trade who?
Yeah.
What you want?
Yeah.
Oh, I honestly think that shit happened within the last 24, 48 hours. I think the Lakers were so shocked. Like when they got the call, like, all right, bro, like what the fuck is going on?
They was like, all right, AD, you can,
Y'all really trying to trade Luka because I don't got time to play. It's like, no, bro, we really trying to. All right, so what you want? AD 2029 first? 2029 first? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, y'all slam dunk this fucking trade,
bro. We got our future. We got our future. We got what we were looking for. We got our future.
I was so shocked that it was Luka though. Like when I seen the trade detail, because I'm half asleep.
Yeah.
I'm rolling over, my phone buzz. I'm like, Luka to the lake. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, nah, this shit fake. I'm going to Sham's suite. Nah, this shit real. I turn on the TV, Sports Center, breaking news. This is 2 a.m. And then another thing, all these trades the most shocking trade, like that Kawhi PG shit, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Same shit.
It be on West Coast time though. Probably.
And I just be like, damn, bro. Like, what the fuck? Luka is really a Laker? Yeah. Niggas in the spaces at 2 a.m, bro. It was crazy last night.
It was, bro.
It was crazy,
People
bro.
People calling my phone 12:31 in the morning. Bro, you just see this shit? You see this shit? I'm like, dog. This shit was just. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was crazy, bro. When that shit came, I didn't believe it at first. My homeboy told me, I was like, nigga, there's probably some fake news. But he was like, no, this shit is on ESPN. I go and look on Twitter.
Niggas thought that shit was fake, bro.
Before you just
Niggas
like
thought that shit was fake, bro.
Luka. I'm like, dog, I can't believe this shit. What the fuck just happened? I was like, bro, we got Luka. Like, they fucked around and gave us Luka.
Bro, listen.
And I don't care, like I said, man. Look,
y'all really got that nigga for a great fucking deal. That's insane to get somebody that generational for that type of trade capital, bro.
I was like, bro, if you want AD got 3 years left.
Yeah,
in him, bro.
3, 4 years.
Have that nigga. Had a nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Niggas on the TL really acting hurt over AD in this trade.
This the same niggas that slander this nigga every other week now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Oh,
nah, niggas crying over
go.
AD. This is for Luka Doncic, bro. This is not AD for motherfucking Darius Garland.
No, nigga, like fucking, we literally got a top 5 player. Get the fuck on, nigga.
Yeah.
You can and like you said, Dallas specifically asked for him, so it's obviously they have something in their mind that they're trying to work out.
Hey, have him.
If this benefits the both of us, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, at the end of the day, this is a business, and going forward, I'm not turning my nose down to any trade possibilities. None going forward. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Literally anything. Nobody's untradeable. And as much as I love Wemby, who's to say the Spurs might not ever trade that nigga?
If shit don't,
He is untradeable in my eyes. Don't get it fucked. He's untradeable, but after what I just seen, anything is fucking possible, bro.
Because you got to think of how this shit, even from the beginning, they traded for Luka on draft night. So,
yeah, the Hawks drafted him. Yeah,
they traded him for him. They got him on draft night. He was the cornerstone piece of the franchise.
Correct.
He, you know what I'm saying? He
was gonna break all the franchise records.
You know, Dirk happy as a bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't got to worry about nobody getting his shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga happy as a bitch.
So now Dirk really is officially the greatest.
He's the greatest Maverick of all time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Luka was on his ass.
Yeah, he was close now because if he would have fucked around and even got
5 more years, that was cooked.
Yeah, because if he would have got one on that nigga, he was going to be the best Maverick of all time. All he had to do was get one. If he just would have got one, that would have solidified him. But
this shit is lit. This shit is lit, bro. This shit is lit. What other trade scenarios we think we see happen? Again, congratulations on y'all.
Yeah.
That we had to get that some time today. That was just that deserved to get the airtime that it did, bro. That was just crazy. De'Aaron Fox, I want to see him in San Antonio with Wemby.
I like that. But you know, if that's the case, then you know some people going. This says Stephon Castle is untouchable though. So,
I wouldn't move him neither.
So that's a good De'Aaron, Stephon.
Yeah, Wemby.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
This whole Jimmy Butler shit, I wouldn't be surprised if to be honest.
Just trade him to the Suns to get it over with, or whatever the case. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, I really don't want to get this nigga too much burn, but everything that I've been saying about this nigga is like literally coming to fruition, bro. Like,
I don't think he gets traded. Matter of fact, I don't think he leaves.
If he don't, then that would be for me personally. I would love to see him not get traded. But at this point, trade this man so we can move on. This is not summer 2019.
Yeah,
he is 36.
Yeah.
Why are you expecting supermax money at 36? You don't average over 23 points a game. You barely play 60 games a season. And then you do this thing where this is again points to why I put so much emphasis on the regular season. This is why I put so much emphasis on the regular season. And now some of the Miami Heat fans starting to see that, oh, he do that lollygag through the regular season and then turn up in the playoffs. But what has it got y'all? He over exceeded expectations. I don't know if you remember a few years ago, we had that episode when we talked about expectations.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is coming to some of the shit I'm talking about. Jimmy Butler never had expectations outside probably the Miami Heat fan base of Pat Riley expectations to win a championship. Who predicted the Heat to go to the finals? He overexceeded. Those days are past now. I'm not mad at Pat Riley for not wanting to give you max money. You were 36.
Yeah. There's no future in that. That's me wasting money. For Pat Riley, I get it, nigga. I'm not about to get no 36-year-old $50 million, nigga. Like, no. And like you said, You overachieved 2020. You overachieved 2023. 2023, I mean, look, you got there how you got there. I ain't going to knock you. But there were some niggas in that playoff run that was not there. And you, by the grace of God, you didn't have to run up against niggas who were fully healthy. But that's besides the point. You still made it to the finals, so I'm going to give you your credit on that. But overall, Jimmy Butler, if you look at the stats, this is not a max nigga at this point.
No.
You're not a max nigga. If we going by the numbers, you're not a max nigga. And besides that 2020 and 2023 run, it's really been first round exit. You know, so I can't really justify giving you this much money at 36. And you're at the time, and it's so crazy because at 35, 36, you thinking that you could just turn it on in the playoffs. No, nigga, you cannot do that no more. You got to be good in a regular season to get your rhythm going so you could go into the playoffs. That would be the smart thing to do as an older
I just
player.
want this shit to be over with, bro. I feel like I've done enough in terms of that. Everybody's really starting to see it. Like, what are we doing? Like, this shit is getting nasty. You got Melo speaking out on it. You got KG speaking out on it. Like, bro, granted, he did what he did. You don't get paid off what you did, though. You get paid off what you're currently doing and your projections.
Yeah.
That's what you get paid off of. You don't get paid because we made a finals in 2023. That was 2 years ago. You don't get paid because you made a finals 2020. That was 5 years ago. You get paid off your projections and what you're currently doing. That's how this shit always works. So hopefully this shit can hurry up and move the fuck on. I see somebody say, oh, Luka got traded before Jimmy Butler. Hey, I don't think nobody wants him. I think if he gets traded, it's an accommodation more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a contender out there looking like, yes, we need to go get Jimmy. I think if a contender trades for Jimmy, it's because they're doing Miami a favor.
Yeah, because you're not going to give away.
Just trade him to Phoenix and get the shit. Do a swap for him and Bradley Beal and get this shit over with.
But Bradley Beal don't want to go to Miami though. So and
he does have the no trade clause.
So
yeah.
that's really the only thing that's fucking a lot of this shit up.
Yeah, he does. He has to approve where he's going.
Yeah, and I can't see but at the same time,
Bradley Beal wants to win too. He's not going to Miami to just
sit there and play meaningless basketball. But at the same time, what contender could use Bradley Beal right now?
Maybe Milwaukee. I don't know.
Nah, I don't. You like?
They would have to get involved in. It would have to be a three team trade.
You like him and Dame together? I don't really like that.
Keep Chris Middleton in. I don't know.
They're gonna have to give away Chris Middleton. Somebody gonna have to go.
Do you like Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Dame, or do you like Dame, Giannis, and Beal?
I like Chris Middleton, Dame.
I'm not mad at that.
I prefer
I'm not mad at that.
No disrespect to Bradley Beal, but if we just even going off the strength, just off logical backcourts, one nigga is 6'6", 6'7", and one nigga is 6'3". Projected nigga might be 6'2". You know what I'm saying? So I'd much rather have Chris than have Bradley Beal at this stage.
We definitely will see more blockbusters this week. We got Shams bombs now. Yeah. I don't think Woj had a bomb this big, bro. I went and looked at that tweet. That tweet had 40 million last night.
Woo!
It might be at 60 now. That was a crazy. Yeah, Shams doubled down. No, this is not fake.
Yeah.
So this shit is gonna get crazy, bro. So yeah, man. Moving on. So is ASAP Rocky cooked?
I mean, in the beginning, I thought he was, but once I seen that cross-examination on Dog, I think that was the reason why he didn't take the plea deal. I think this nigga had to have known, like, bro, once my lawyer gets this nigga on the stands, it's a wrap.
So you think ASAP Rocky's gonna win this?
Bro, have you seen the cross-examination of the nigga who's testifying? They are cooking this nigga on that stand, bro.
Oh, you talking about really, right?
Yes, they're every dog.
Yeah, but they got him on video pulling out the hammer.
But dog, but the way the shit that they making, the lawyer is making it seem like Relly was the aggressor in the situation.
So they're claiming self-defense.
Yeah, basically. He was the aggressor in the situation. Now, he might get a gun charge, but that's better than what you was going to come up. If he
his probation, I'm not mad at Rocky for taking the route that he route for his personal reasons, but me personally, I'm not rolling on dice on 4 months, 7 years probation versus 24 years. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean.
If he's saying the probation was too much for him, then hey, he feel like he's that confident in his team.
I can see why, because if you look at the cross-examination, I saw a little bit of it, bruh. A lot of his statements and all that other shit was just completely off. He was lying. They was catching him and shit. Like I don't think the jury might not find him believable. You know what I'm saying? he really shooting himself in the foot. And this nigga getting mad on the stand. The judge had to tell him to chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the reason why Rocky said, fuck the plea deal. We gonna win this.
Yeah, bro.
I would have took the 4 months.
I think I was looking at he's cooked, especially after what they saw on video. Now, he might not get the full 24 because, the judge, they can hand down the sentence. But I don't see him coming out victorious on this, bro, just for the fact they got him on camera. Like, they don't play around with that gun shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll probably get the gun charge, but that gun charge ain't going to be as... He can eat that. He'll eat that. He'll probably do like maybe a year probation or something. He can eat that. He can eat that gun charge.
So you think he's going to get found not guilty? What exactly? Let me see what is he facing?
The major serious charges, I think he's gonna beat that shit. Mike, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at the cross examination of this nigga, bro. ASAP Rocky lawyer is cooking this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's cooking, bro. So I don't know if the jury's gonna find him believable at this point. Even though they got him on camera, it could be justifiable.
He's facing up to 24 years in prison.
It's an assault charge.
For an assault charge, yes.
But if they just pleaded down to a gun charge, man, that's he could beat that. I mean, that's nothing. That's minor probation, probably pay some fines, and he'll get.
Well, there is no shooting. There's no shooting. So, but we do have him on camera with the gun.
But I think what they're trying to say, they're trying to paint the picture as really as the aggressor. And the fact that you shot, and the fact that you went back to the scene and picked up some bullets. You didn't go to the hospital in LA, but you waited till you go to New York. You say you got grazed. Yeah. There's no marks on you. There's nothing on you. Like, he's coming across as a liar.
I think we would have had the evidence of gun residue and all this other shit.
We don't got none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think,
like I said, what we don't, despite the allegations, key questions remain. There's no video evidence of the shooting itself. Only security footage showing the part of the encounter. It is unclear whether forensic analysis can verify that the shell casings Relly presented actually came from the alleged incident. Prosecutors have not produced direct evidence beyond Relly's testimony to confirm that a real firearm was discharged. So they really just going off of testimony.
And
he might win. He might win this case, bro.
And bro, like his dog on the stand. The nigga he's not holding it together, bro. He's getting mad.
Flustered.
He's flustered. You know what I'm saying? The ASAP Rocky lawyer asking him direct questions. He not really knowing how to answer this shit. So I think ASAP Rocky, I think that's the reason why he didn't take that 4 months. It was like, oh, we got this shit. And then he's erasing, dog. This nigga was erasing text messages before he gave his phone to the police. Like, the jury is hearing all these things, bro. Even though there's no black people on this shit, like, bro, niggas can see a shakedown, from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this ain't, and this nigga got a civil suit. Come on now, which one is it?
I don't know.
Because at first I was like, oh,
it was looking bad for Rocky at first, but now that we actually break this down, like, yeah,
he gonna win this shit.
How the fuck you go get shell casings, my nigga? Just random shell casings.
You went back to the crime scene to go grab this shit. Come on now.
Real niggas don't do that after getting shot or even grazed. You going to the hospital.
You going to the hospital.
Your last concern should be some shell casings.
He went back and grabbed that shit, and then he went to the hospital in New York.
No harm done. No
physical evidence. No graze. No nothing.
I honestly think we would have had the whole gun residue discharge. You can easily find out if a gun got discharged, bro. Easily. We'd have probably heard something on the camera video footage. Yeah. I think Rocky just pulled it out as a threat, but I don't think he discharged that gun.
I don't think so either. And I think that the lawyer was painting him as an aggressor. They had text messages of him saying when he see Rocky, he gonna beat on Rocky. He was being the aggressor.
Being aggressive, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to press this nigga, all kind of shit. And for that nigga to be doing that shit and taking the stand, and then they come to find out they saying that this nigga, him and his girl, be on some pimp and hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Be on some fucking. That's nigga got his gal is basically his bottom bitch is hoe. You know what I'm saying? So they painting the picture of this nigga as somebody who's not reliable, who's lying, who obviously has an agenda, who's jealous of this man. All this shit. You feel me? All this shit, and it's coming out.
He must be very, very confident because I was shocked that he didn't take that plea deal.
Yeah, I didn't.
But it might be a turn. It might be a 3-1 comeback type shit.
I don't think it was a 3-1 comeback. I honestly feel like they
So
probably.
you always had a chance.
Yeah, he probably always. Now for us, we ain't think that because we didn't know all the facts. But for him to be that confident to be like, man, fuck that shit, man. We'll take this shit to trial. Once we get him on, his lawyer's probably like, once I get that nigga on the stand, it's a wrap.
Once ASAP hit a not guilty, it's up.
Album dropping next week. Bro, your rollout gotta be stupid,
Hey,
dog.
I feel him, bro. Like if he come out victorious on this, bro, like salute to him, bro, because that's major.
Because this is very similar to Max B's situation. Because Max B when he had a situation, he had a chance to plead out for 9 years, and he could have got out.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. His lawyer suggested that they fight the case, but his lawyer was he was like A$AP Rocky lawyer better than this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like his lawyer told him, nah, we'll win it. You could drop your album, this, that, and the third. And he ended up backfiring. He ended up, you know, Mac's story. Yeah. So for A$AP, if he get the not guilty and drop the album, and you got Rihanna, like, you winning. You winning.
Yeah, it'd be a big victory for him.
It's a super victory.
He gonna have some new tracks on that album too.
And he could, boy, trust me, if I get the not guilty and a pussy nigga take the stand on me, nigga, the first 8 bars, nigga, on the album dedicated to you. Dedicated to you.
Bro, that shit is insane. But we'll see how it turn out though. So with these new proceedings and how shit been unfolding, yeah, Rocky might definitely be home, chilling with his wife and kids. Mm-hmm. His billionaire wife, by the way. So Trump is officially in office. Trump just been signing shit away like he did in 2020, whatever the case may be. All the extreme shit, like with him, you know, of course, with very important resources as far as like, you know, food stamps and all this other shit. And I don't think that's gonna be nothing that's gonna be set in stone long term. I think that's some shit that they're gonna realize that's not only affecting
black people,
you know, black people. It's gonna be affecting millions and millions of people. The deportations with ICE, was that shit real about Goose Creek coming through ICE other day?
That's real. you trip, bruh. Real talk. Stall Road has been a ghost town. I rode through Stall Road about 2 or 3 times this week.
All right, man.
Nobody's outside, bruh. You know how them niggas be hanging, bruh.
You're right.
Them niggas be from the once you get off from that airport road, off the airport road, and get to and hit that, you know, make that left and go down. Them niggas be hanging all down Stall Road, all down the strip. That shit is clear now. You might see 5 people down the whole strip. It used to be 30 of these niggas walking down the strip, 40 of these niggas walking down the strip, especially in the morning time before work. There used to be about 80 niggas outside that gas station in the front. There'll be nobody outside that gas station now.
What I expect from Trump is what I expected 2020 in his term. I don't really want to get this too much burn, but I know it's been a topic of discussion. I just expect the same shit. Like these motherfuckers who up here crying, y'all voted for this man. Poor whites, Hispanics, y'all went out there in mass numbers and voted for this man. Now it's gonna potentially backfire on you.
Sorry.
I mean, what else is there really to say about it, bro?
I mean, like,
Project 2025 is a real thing. Like people thought that shit wasn't gonna be real. Yeah, that's gonna be real shit. All the shit that he said he's gonna do, my nigga, like, it's coming to fruition. And he got the support.
Yeah. And he got the support by the masses. It's like, bruh, it's so crazy because it's like if you're a Republican and you want to get whatever you want to get out.
I mean, they're controlling Congress.
That's what I'm saying. And nigga, you have all the medians. Like, bruh, Fox News is yours. You know what I'm saying? Fox News is yours. Whatever rhetoric you want to push out is yours.
Whatever Trump does, I will not be surprised. That's all I really got to say about it. I won't be surprised at the outcome of this man's presidency, bro. Yeah. This is who he is. Like, people, you got to start believing people who they are, especially politicians. Like,
he's showing you
what the fuck
He's
Yeah.
about, it's not nothing's changed. Is anything, this shit's going is since the years have gone past, this shit just gonna be even more like
Yeah.
extreme.
Now, if this food stamp shit, which I don't think is gonna go through, but if it is to go through, it's gonna be open season for a lot of niggas, cause motherfuckers gonna be starving, bro.
It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of stealing going on in
Yeah.
grocery stores, bro.
Stop playing with that shit, bro.
Like, bro,
You just want cheaper groceries, my nigga.
yeah.
You sitting up here, you worrying about this other shit. Like, I don't really got too much for that whole ice shit, but this, my nigga, eggs is $12.
Fam, people gonna need their food stamps, bro. Like, they don't really. That's the one thing about lawmakers. They really don't know the effects of these things. Like, we as the people already know, like, hey, if this happened, bro, this is gonna probably go. This is the ripple effect. But for some reason, lawmakers don't understand the ripple effect that the laws will have on the rest of the people. That always shocked me, even as a kid growing up. Like, why would you make this law knowing this is going to affect so many people in a negative way? If you take off the food stamps and EBTs, bruh, it's going to be so much crime is going to go up. Very simple. Crime is going to go up. Crime is going to go up tremendously. If
Niggas running the PSA right now. Niggas running the PSA right now.
If the food stamps get cut, niggas is looting in Walmart, and niggas is in fucking Food Lion taking what they need, bruh.
I just don't. I don't understand why the motherfuckers who voted for him. What did you think was gonna happen? The poor whites had that. I'm speaking more to the poor whites and the Hispanics.
And I mean, and speaking of another thing, bruh, speaking of the poor whites just had something astronomical happen to them in North Carolina, you know, with the flooding and all that shit. How about Trump said, hey, I'm thinking about cutting away FEMA?
Shit.
You feel me? I feel like this 4 years going to be more of an attack on them than us.
I feel like that too, honestly.
Yeah. Because I honestly feel like,
I mean, we always getting the short end of the stick.
we always get short end of the stick, but they really going to know how it's going to feel. Because a lot of these laws, they're not really going to affect black. Now, the
transgender shit was wild.
Hey.
That shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? That's not really my realm to talk about, but I didn't expect for him to do that one, but I'm not surprised.
My nigga, he did that shit like his first day.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, fuck all that. We
only recognize people as men and women. Like,
that's it.
That's it. That's what we doing. Like, this motherfucker don't have no remorse for nobody, no feelings. Like, he just knocking shit down as he go.
Yeah.
Hey man, more to come with that. I ain't really got too much else on that, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't really got too much.
But they on some old shit with this DEI shit. Like, black people not gonna get jobs. Like, nigga, they already was like not needing niggas. Like, if they
they was just doing here nigga damn interviews anyway.
Wait, you know what I'm saying?
So this whole DEI shit,
they was Rooney ruling the fuck out of this shit for a long time.
For a long time.
It is.
Black people been getting their jobs because they had to go through the ringer.
Yeah.
I'm not saying foul play didn't occur where they was denied them, but come on, bro.
And we at a stage in time where, like, yeah, people are looking for diversity, but at the same time, at the end of the day, job is to make money and hire the most qualified people.
Qualified people. I believe a lot of black people were hired because they were qualified.
Yeah.
I will say though, there are cases where black people are denied because they looking out for the homeboy.
Yeah.
Or well, my cousin Ralphie is all this other shit. You know how white people do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so with that, it's kind of like.
And to me, I think that's more on like the smaller end job. I feel like corporate jobs, they don't really. Corporate jobs want diversity.
Mm-hmm. Especially depending on what field they're in.
Yeah, they want diversity. If you're looking for your local construction company, yeah, you're probably not gonna get a fucking job there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense, you're probably not. I mean, you might now because all the Mexicans are gone, so you might be able to get you a job now. But
shit is crazy, bro.
It is, but
shit is crazy. Want to say RIP to the DC victims of that plane crash.
Yeah, man.
60 people lost their lives, man. That's sad. Commercial airplane collided with a helicopter. Just RIP to the victims, man. That's all I really could say. I tried my best to avoid all those videos. I still haven't seen the video. Don't want to see the video. I know we just had another plane crash in Philadelphia, a private jet or something like that.
Yeah.
Just just crash? What is just crash?
I don't know, but the ring camera footage looked crazy when somebody was walking in their house and you could see the explosion in the background. It was like, oh shit! And they ran back. They ran in the crib. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. You just fucking. And then they had another visual of somebody in their car, like in traffic, and they see the shit blow up. Like, oh shit.
That shit is sad, bro. That shit is sad. So RIP to all those who lost their lives, but it's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't. There's no words I can explain the families how they feel right now, bro. And if there's anything foul at play with this, because air traffic control is very important when it comes to flying planes. So I don't know how that can be missed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like a helicopter being in that vicinity, like somebody didn't do the right readings. So if a lawsuit comes behind this,
of course.
I will not be surprised for all families too.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Whoever is, because it's not the airplane fault, it's the helicopter fault. Because the helicopter went into the airplane's area. You know what I'm saying? So I also heard that the person who was doing the plane, like Trump just doing some stupid shit. The nigga said, yeah, because of DEI hires. Like, nigga, shit.
Not paying that shit.
It was it was a fucking white woman, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, they said she had like 5,000 hours of training or whatever the case may be. I don't know how that equates to in their world, but I do know people always say 10,000 hours makes you great at something. You only have 5,000 hours. Like why would you kind of put her in the air like that? I mean, I don't know how do they even cross paths? That's my whole thing. How do they even cross paths? And this happened right before the plane was about to fucking land. So the plane was about to land, and then this happens. Like, listen,
this is just sad. It's sad. Again, RIPs to them, man, and hopefully, justice is fulfilled if there's any foul play at hand, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whoever is that the military? That was a military helicopter, right?
I'm not sure.
If that was a military helicopter, boy, them niggas gonna be suing the fuck out of them niggas.
100%.
And rightfully so, and they should get all the money they deserve, all the pain and suffering for the families. Them boys need to cut that billion dollar check for them.
Facts. So next up, man, we got some TDE allegations, bro. That hit the timeline the other day, man. Let me go ahead and pull this article up. So Top Dog Entertainment executives and employees accused of sexual misconduct and lawsuit. 2 women filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles claiming they were subject to sexual harassment and assault by employees at TDE. Have detained and reviewed the court documents that the 2 women have accused several of the label's executives and employees of sexual harassment, assault, and breach of contract. In a lawsuit that was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court early December, the 2 women alleged that TDE's management ignored the allegations when they were made aware of them. According to the lawsuit, the first plaintiff stated that she started working at TDE in 2019 and alleged that Chief Marketing Officer Brandon Tiffith approached her with unwanted sexual advances as well as sexual battery. This woman also accused TDE President Anthony Tiffith Jr., the son of the label's founder, of a pattern of sexual harassment. When seeking a payment for her professional services that she offered the label, the plaintiff alleged that the TDE failed to honor her contract with the president. The second plaintiff also alleged sexual harassment for TDE employees while on TDE property. In one incident, she claimed that she was coerced into consuming alcohol while underage for the purpose of sexual exploitation. The plaintiffs are seeking damages for emotional distress, economic harm, and violations of their rights under California law. Additionally, the plaintiffs are going after punitive damages for TDE's ratification of the sexual misconduct of its officers. In a press release provided to Complex, the attorney representing the 2 women of Orange Davis Law expressed the intent to hold TDE accountable. This lawsuit presents a glaring example of the systemic abuse and exploitation in the entertainment industry. Our clients trusted TDE to act with integrity and professionalism. Instead, their trust was betrayed in profoundly damaging ways. They're bringing this lawsuit because they refuse to be silenced and because they intend to hold TDE accountable in court. TDE is a former home of Kendrick Lamar, who left the label 2022. The record label houses artists like Schoolboy Q, SZA. None of the aforementioned artists are named in this lawsuit. Story to be continuously updated.
Woo.
This is nasty if true. That's all I'm gonna say. This is very, very nasty if true, and
nasty.
especially just after the year we just have, where everything we all know the elephant in the room surrounding all this. This would be wild if it turns out that they're the ones who really have, the nasty allegations on them.
I mean, but Drake got nasty allegations. It's people. It's
I'm
just
not saying. I'm just saying it would still be funny.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's all Drake.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it's two niggas with two nasty allegations.
I just seen them put the damn
true,
the
true,
PDF shit on their shit
yeah,
now.
true.
Like,
that is true. That is true now.
That shit just wild. That shit just it would be wild to me. By no means is this any absolved from the Canadian, but
niggas was the pedo police.
This is nasty shit.
Yeah, the niggas was the pedo police, and now you getting that same type of charges put on you.
It's unfortunate that we got to continue to talk about this and this be highlighted in the entertainment industry, but there's a lot of nasty layers to this entertainment industry, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It seemed like we talk about this type of shit maybe every 2 or 3 months on this podcast.
Like nasty allegations?
Yeah, it seems like we talk about every 2 or 3.
Rather be a rapper or a label. Yeah.
It seems like we talk about this shit like because we just talked about the skip shit. Like,
yeah, right.
Like, so
motherfuckers using their power to, sexually coerce or sexually assault women. Like, nah, that shit is foul. This shit nasty.
That's nasty. And it's like.
Imagine the ones that we didn't hear about.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot of those. With that whole situation with TDE, you got the son and the pops moving nasty.
Right.
That's I ain't gonna lie. That's fucked. That's wicked. That's wicked. That's wicked. And you got these women who are trying to pursue their dreams and work in the entertainment field and be respected, and you trying to coerce them with liquor. That's foul.
Dog, women got to go through a lot of shit when they, especially in the entertainment industry. I believe to them to at least always get approached about doing something for a record, for a roster spot, all type of shit.
You gotta be tough if you're a woman.
In the entertainment industry, facts.
You gotta be tough. Mentally, you gotta be tough. You gotta be hard on niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You got
niggas could just be being nice. Just to get something.
I gonna lie, as a woman, you really gotta. I just plain and simple. You gotta stomp on these niggas.
Facts.
Let them niggas know that you stomp down and you ain't really about to take none of that bullshit. And and don't let the fame and the that shit turn to cloud your judgment. Still be on your P's and Q's and still because these niggas will approach you. Like,
correct.
You will get approached about doing something sexually. Like, if you're a good-looking woman in this industry, somebody was going to approach you. Even if you're bad, if quote unquote, if you not attract, if you're a woman in the industry in general, you're going to get approached to do something. Sexually. You know what I'm saying? It's how the entertainment is, the business is. It's just really just how businesses, corporations is in general. But it's just nasty that we have that going on, and y'all are the people who are flying the flag of, well, I ain't gonna say really flying the flag because Kendrick's not on TDE, so he ain't flying no flag. But it's just the fact that y'all niggas are so adamant on these things, and y'all niggas is doing the same
TDE
shit.
affiliates.
Y'all doing the same shit, and that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Definitely, for sure. I'm definitely interested to see how this plays out. Like I said, we don't have much information outside of that, but it will be very telling if this shit comes out to be true, bro. Like, that's all I really got to say about that. This would be very, very, very telling, and if true, prayers and condolences to the victims, but like I said, this is all alleged, so we got to wait for this to play out. That's why I'm prefacing all my comments with if. Yeah. If these things are to be true, niggas got to be held accountable. Like this, it's simple as that. Niggas got to be held accountable if this shit is true, bro. Yeah. We got to say R.I.P. to DJ Unk, man. DJ Unk passed away last week. At the age of 42 years old. Definitely a legend as far as dance music and rap. Had some of the most influential dances. Walk It Out. Of course.
Two step.
So R.I.P. to DJ Unk. Definitely shocking, man. Young.
42.
Young. Very young. Definitely was prominent in my high school years, 06, 07 era.
It's a lot
of sad, man. They didn't say. I don't really care about the why. I didn't see how or how he passed. Health related. Okay. So R.I.P. to him. Condolences to his wife, kids, if he had any kids, family members. Anything like that. But man, 42 years old, checking out, man. We've been losing a lot of people at a young age, man. Definitely, man. So R.I.P. to DJ Unk, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to DJ Unk, man. So many nights at Shit, man. So many nights, whether it be in Kush Lounge, Wing Time, everybody know all the clubs we used to hit up and shit like that. Toucan Reef, like that song was being played, man. Niggas that 3X white tee, sweaty in the club, people dancing. That just every time I think of bro music is always I think of those times, those good times I had in my teenage years. So, rest in peace to DJ Unk, man. Hey man, people take your health serious, man.
Definitely.
What the fuck you got going on, bro? Take that shit serious.
Facts. So we need to talk about this Air Jordan 1 band shit, bro.
All right, let's get into some sneaker talk, man. I love that.
This Air Jordan 1 band shit promo, this shit it's been blowing me, bro. Honestly. Yeah. They've been doing too much, bro. Yeah, especially for a sneaker that millions won't be able to access, bro. 10,000 pairs?
It's 10,000 pairs, but 10,000. It's going to be more than 10,000 to hit the street.
I think it'd be more than 10,000 hit the streets, but the fact that it's limited is ridiculous, bro. Why are we limiting the Air Jordan 1 in the 40th year? Now imagine what the fuck they gonna do in 50 years rolling around. You get what I'm saying? But they've been doing a little bit too much. Like, don't get me wrong, understand it from like supply and demand standpoint, but bro, like motherfuckers want to get this shoe, bro. It's not gonna be released on none of the like prominence of Foot Locker, Snipes, none of that. It's only gonna be at 23 selected stores, which was planned because I didn't catch on to the whole 23 shit.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? We all know a lot of them stores are gonna be backdooring them shit.
Of course. That's a given.
I don't think the aftermarket price is gonna be in the thousands at all. I think it's gonna come down to the 4 or 5 range.
But if there's 10,000 pairs, 23 stores, that's at least over 100 pairs a store.
Well over, but at the same time too.
The back door, yeah, you're right.
The back door.
50 of them shit gone. Off the
niggas like the convenience of copping online now.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
for niggas like us, ain't none of the stores near us.
Nah, I don't even think APB ain't getting that shit.
So what are we talking? And they listed the names of the stores that was getting them.
Yeah, Social Status and Charlotte getting it. But like you said, from online to back door to I don't think nobody's going to be able to walk in and get a pair. I'd be kind of surprised if you just like a regular dude, if you're not affiliated or not connected. I don't think you can just walk into. They might have a line.
Mm-hmm.
The line would be crazy. The line might be crazy, might not be crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The line is going to be crazy. Niggas will be let down.
That's what I was about to say. How many people on some walk-up shit you think could get a pair?
None. Zero. Unless you're already camping out.
Yeah. I'm talking like, I think even for the camp out niggas, I don't even think even all of them are going to be able to get a pair. Because I think, like you said, from the internet, I mean, it's got to be a certain amount they set to the side for the walk up, for the
And then of course for StockX and GOAT, GOAT is in bed with. They can have deals with Foot Locker and Nike and all this other shit. Pre-verified pairs and all this other shit. But here's my thing: the Air Jordan 1 band is a staple. I will cop the sneaker every time if I have an opportunity to. Yeah. But going through all these hoops for them, I can't see myself doing that. I will not pay crazy price for this sneaker. I want this shit to go down to like the 300s. Do I see it happening? No. But there's no way I will ever pay over $500 for that sneaker.
Nah, it's not.
It's just not gonna happen. And it looks good. Don't get me wrong. The sneaker looks good. They do, down close to the 80. Dog, I seen, shout out to Brandon Dunn and all them guys at Complex Sneaker. But I seen the episode when they was comparing the 2016 pair and the now pair. It's a different red on the 26. It's a little bit more darker.
Yeah.
And they was putting them side to side, and it may be due to age, but they was putting them side to side. Like the one that they made now looks more like the 2001 pair. Yeah. Which I love too. Don't get me wrong, I love all these pairs, but to the extent we have to go through for them, and they do kind of low key don't look like a high. And I knew I wasn't tripping because even when I look at some of the other pairs,
it's a higher mid.
Like the back, it looks like a higher mid, and even on the back side, it kind of look like it slopes down. Versus with the other ones, it kind of look like it kind of like levels off a little bit at a higher point. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, would I love to have the sneaker? Of course. I would love to have the sneaker. I'm not doing no crazy shit for him, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those sneakers that, look, most people are not going to be able to cop these. These are not going to be accessible to most people. You know what I'm saying?
I am people.
Yeah. You know, but
I am people.
But like, hey man, but hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. More than 10,000 will hit the street though. And if you also know, you know. Hey man, Ming Ling gonna take a lot of niggas shopping for these shoes. That's all I'm gonna say. Ming Ling gonna take a lot of niggas shopping for these shoes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man.
That band shit is crazy. All the promotion, the marketing, that shit is. I mean, bruh, you don't really gotta do all that to sell this shoe, bruh. You really don't. And I get it for, like you said,
it sells itself. The promo is making it what it is.
Yeah.
The promo is what's doing it.
Yeah, cause I'm like, man, you hyping up a shoe that most people not gonna get. Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That the most people not gonna get this shit.
Right.
It's man. I and then it's a lot. I hope the other releases ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? I hope they just everything else. Like, the only shoe I'm really geeking over for the Jordans, really, like, I want other pairs, but I really need the 10s.
Yeah, I want the steel 10s. I want white cement 4, of course. I'm gonna get Aqua Ace again, Great 5. And then others, if I catch, like, I would love to, like, Shattered Backboard is really an amazing shoe. If I could get that shit again, I'll get it. But it's certain shoes, if I'm all right on them, I catch them down the line, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But, like, those are, like, the for sure ones I got to get.
Yeah, the for sure one for me, honestly, is the 10.
Yeah.
But I like the 5s that are coming out, but
I need the 5s, too.
I
need the 5s.
Yeah, them shits.
The black toe ones, I'm cool on. I got 2 pairs of them. I got the 26 pair and I got the satin pair. And the black toes are dropping the day after the ones. That's the thing. Like, this is all Valentine's Day weekend.
Boy, niggas gonna be if she love you, man, she'll do what needs to be done.
Like, this shit is crazy for the 40th, bro. Like, this shit is really insane.
Because and also All-Star Weekend too, so it's a lot of.
Oh man,
that's probably that's gonna be crazy. And
it's gonna be crazy, bro.
And I'm pretty sure
not to include. It's just a lot of shit this year alone. But this month is a blitz.
Yeah.
But them 5s do look good though. I ain't
gonna lie. Them shit do look good, man. Them shit do look good. I do like those 5s, but I think I'm probably gonna catch those on the back end because I think I think they're gonna produce a lot of those. I think I'll be able to.
I think you'll definitely have a better chance of getting the 5s for sure.
Yeah, and then because I still want the reimagined 4s on the real, but I've been finding
you need those.
Yeah, and I've been finding
that shoe was gonna age.
Yeah,
amazing.
And
see, now they down to 700. So earlier I've been seeing like 2,000, then it went down to 1,900. Now these shits at 700. Bro, these shits is not going. At the release, it's gonna be in between 400 or 500.
Okay, at the end of the day.
100%.
All right, so but you're not paying. You paying? What's the max?
At the most, 380.
380. I feel you. Yeah, I feel that.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. For Jordan 1, I'm gonna be honest with you. 280 is my offer.
I feel you.
For Jordan 1, I'm sorry. Certain shoes, I'm just not gonna pay that much for because I remember how much I used to. And I know the old days, those are all out of shit. But my nigga, that's like when I was trying to get the Andre Agassi's, the ones that came out, not the ones that just passed, the before ones.
The first ones, yes.
Niggas was trying to charge me $280 for them shit. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's a shoe that I was able to cop on discount, my nigga. Like, you're tripping.
I got that.
And even this Deaaron release, like they done had back-to-back drops. Mm-hmm. I went to go cop on Foot Locker. They kept giving me an error, so I couldn't get my size. So I'm just like, bro, it is what it is. I'll catch y'all niggas down the line, too.
Yeah. Because, like, bro, the Deaaron sneaker, that was a shoe that used to literally in the back, like, us growing up coming through high school, that shoe that came out at least 2 or 3 fucking times, bro.
Facts.
And that shoe would sit.
Facts.
That shoe would sit, bro. I got a pair of Dearon's I done had the black and gray ones. I'd have had the blue and white ones, and I'd have had the motherfucking original color ones.
I'm looking at this shit now. I'm gonna see what niggas trying to charge for this. So like $211, that ain't bad.
For the Dearon's?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It ain't bad because that's like what 30 over. It's 150. So probably like maybe.
That was the retail 150.
I think 150 was the retail.
Okay.
So that's probably like what little 20, 30 over retail. That ain't bad. You could take that. But man. When that first shit you showed me, when that shit that first sold out,
yeah,
I was like, man, what the fuck?
I'm not doing that, bro.
For some Dearon's, my nigga?
I was there.
Thank you, bro. We was there. Yeah, I know.
There's no honor in paying that type of price, my nigga.
The only reason why is because Dearon's hot right now, so I get it. Mm-hmm. I get it, but no.
Like those, the Deion's, the 96 pair.
Yeah.
The ones that dropped last year.
Yeah.
And I got them shits months down the line under retail. No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, but Deion hot now, so he can up the price. But man, fuck that. You can catch me on another day. You can catch me on another day.
100% facts, but I will be interested to see how this Air Jordan 1 band goes on release day. Trust me, we will see videos.
Yeah.
We will see videos.
Because the back door is in full effect. So
100%.
there's going to be a lot of people.
Especially Market Store.
You already know them shit's already accounted for, Mike. This shit's already accounted for. Them shits was gone before they even hit the them shits was gone before they even hit the cement. You know what I'm saying? Them shits was gone before them shits hit the fucking store ground, nigga. As soon as the boxes came in, bro, them shits already had the list, distribution, whatever, nigga. Them shit's been gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was cooked. You know, that you was never gonna get enough from the trophy room. Fuck no.
Man, hell no, dog. Listen, at the end of the day, I would like to have those Air Jordan 1s, but I am not breaking the bank for them, bro.
I mean, and dog, it's not even.
And it's not even about not having the bread, bro. Some shit is just not. It's not justifiable.
Hey, I'm gonna say like my dog Mo said, there's no honor in that.
Yeah, it's no honor in that.
No honor in paying
It's not
$500 for a Jordan 1, bro. It's just no honor in that.
Yeah, if you niggas went out here and paid a stack for these Air Jordan 1s just to have them before everybody else, kill yourself.
Yeah.
Kill yourself, nigga.
Because honestly, it's really not that
stack?
serious. It's really.
It was starting off at like at 2,000, bro. Then it went down like 17. It's at 700 now. This shit ain't gonna be over 500, bro. It's not.
That's like, and the niggas who copping typically, like, if you an athlete or whatever case may be,
I don't care if it was a millionaire, I wasn't paying a stack. I wasn't paying a stack.
I wasn't paying a stack neither if I was a
stack.
million. I wasn't paying a stack neither, but
certain shit, this sneakers we're talking about, bro. Like this, we do this.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There's no honor in paying $1,000.
Yeah, nah. Is there any shoe that you would pay that much for though?
It depends. It would depend. It would depend on what it is and the chances of me getting again type shit. And my means. You get what I'm saying?
No, you
determine the value, bro.
Yeah, true.
But for Air Jordan 1 bread, no.
I'm not doing that, nah.
Especially for something that's gonna come out continuously.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's something that's gonna come out again, bro. I'm not gonna miss out on that. Shoe done been retro many a times.
Yeah.
See, context matters.
Yeah.
So it depends on what your grail. Like your grail shouldn't be something that it couldn't be. Let me take that back. It should be something that you know you're not gonna have a chance of getting again.
But at the same time, Mike, it also is yesterday's GR is today's grail. So it could be, you know, some grails gotta take time for them to become the grail. You know what I'm saying? And then after it becomes the grail, then that's when you put it in that category of like.
But an Air Jordan 1 bread.
Nah, that shoe constantly gets released. So
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A stack?
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I'm not paying a stack for no Jordan 1 either. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Sorry.
But on the cool though, if you
think we're gonna see some fights behind these?
Nah, man. I think to be honestly, who would fight? Because I honestly don't think niggas who lining up for these shits is really gonna get these shits. They ain't really gonna be nothing to fight over. What you gonna fight over?
That?
Yeah,
backdoor
true.
shit.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true.
Not somebody walking out of the store with a bag in their hand, niggas trying to. I'm talking about like y'all playing games. Like I need to see the manager of this store right now
because I know y'all niggas got sizes. So stop fucking playing.
Stop fucking playing.
Yeah.
Security's probably gonna be on one at all these stores too on release day. So you might be right.
Yeah.
But niggas gonna be pissed.
Niggas gonna be mad.
It's a lot of niggas gonna be wasting their time, bro.
Y'all
when they release this coming up weekend.
Yeah.
Or is it the following? No, the following Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas gonna be coming out that Monday. This coming up Monday. I'm telling you.
And look, take that money and fuck with your gal on Valentine's Day weekend, nigga. Don't be no dumbass nigga and spend $500 on no. If you got it, then cool. But my nigga, take that money and do something useful. You know, go to a nice dinner with your lady on Valentine's Day, whatever the case may be. If you're in a relationship, do not do no dumb shit. And go blow this fucking money on this fucking sneaker, nigga. Just word to the wise for you niggas. But on some real shit though, this shoe is not worth the hype that we're seeing right now. Don't get me wrong.
They doing a great job.
It's a great job. It's a great selling point. But it's a selling point for Nick. It's like it's selling some shit you know motherfuckers is not gonna get. You're not going to be able to.
We're not having a chance, and that's the shit that kills me. We're not getting a chance to get this. We're not even getting a real chance. This not even on no sneakers app shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this
like we don't have a legitimate chance of getting the shoe unless it's at one of those 23 stores.
And like you said, out of all the 23 stores are going to back door. So it's because they're probably gonna have their inventory for the online. They're gonna have their inventory, like you said, online StockX, shit like that. And the inside inventory is probably going to be taken by staff and jugs. So these niggas might have one size run, if that. Niggas might have one size. The niggas might have 1 through 13. Size. My bad. They might have size, 5. Grade school. Is it coming out of grade school?
I'm not sure. I think they might be.
All right, so they might have grade school through fucking size 13, and that might be the end. They might have one of each pair, cause the rest of them shit then get looted by staff. Like, so man, this is like, I get it.
Madness.
It's madness because you really playing with people. Like, bro, you gonna try your hardest, bro.
Like Kevin Garnett said, why the fuck would you show me something and knowing I can't have it?
I can't have it. You're not gonna be able to. And it's fucked up because they're really playing on niggas' emotions and feelings. Because there's a lot of niggas who do want
playing with my emotions, Smokey.
Yeah, there's a lot of niggas who see
like my thing is this: always give niggas a chance.
But man,
always give niggas a chance to cop something, bro. Everything don't gotta be fucking limited. If you're gonna do something limited, make it something that. Not the Air Jordan 1.
Yeah, that's not a shoe to be
You didn't even make the 2016 pair limited.
Yeah.
But you're going to do it for this one. I get it. It's the 40th anniversary, whatever case may be. But goddamn, nigga.
At the same time, bro, how many times can you remix shit? How many times?
That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about a sneaker that rarely hasn't come out. Like, we still haven't got Tim Duncan's total foam posit max back out since 2011. We talking about an Air Jordan 1 band. That shoe has been retro many of times, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's pointless.
It's pointless. It's pointless. It's pointless.
That shoe should be available. That shoe should not be fucking 10,000 pairs, bro.
It shouldn't be no 10,000 pairs, bro.
We get to the point where you get to the point where nothing is exclusive. Nike is bringing out shit now, so I'm just interested to see how the rest of these things get rolled out because, bro. If they continue to kind of do rollouts like this with other sneakers, bro, that's just really going to wear people off from that shit.
I don't think they're going to do it for all of them this year, but this one in particular, like, yeah, I see it coming.
Hey, boy, these niggas better not do no fuck shit with the 10s. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear that, to be honest. The last time they came out was, 2013? So, yeah, I'm cool on that, man. So, we got another player we got to put in the nasty category. Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh.
Banned from multiple spas. And we had tweets from Ravens fans dating back to 2021 talking about this.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, are you guilty? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got banned from
You're out of here.
parlors. Deshaun Watson.
For inappropriate behavior, my nigga.
Deshaun Watson didn't even do that shit.
Ravens kicker Justin Tucker is accused of inappropriate sexual behavior by 6 massage therapists in the Baltimore area, according to an investigation by the Baltimore Banner.
Bruh, man, these niggas, hey, I'm just keeping funky with you, bruh. Them niggas scared to buy pussy? Cause why y'all keep fucking with the massage therapist, bruh? If you want to get a happy ending, bruh, you could go somewhere to get a happy ending.
I'm gonna read some of this. This is from ESPN's article. Tucker's conduct, according to an article posted by the Banner on Thursday, caused some therapists to refuse to work with him again and resulted in 2 spas banning him from returning. These allegations reportedly occurred between 2012 and 2016. God. Which were Tucker's first 5 seasons in the NFL. About an hour after the Banner's article was posted, Tucker called allegations unequivocally false in a lengthy response on social media. Throughout my career as a professional athlete, I've always sought to conduct myself with the utmost professionalism. I have never before been accused of misconduct of any kind. I have never been accused of acting inappropriately in front of massage therapists or during a massage therapy session or during other body workout. The Ravens issued a statement saying we take any allegations of his nature seriously and will continue to monitor the situation. The Banner said it began its investigation after receiving the tip on January 9th. 6 massage therapists contacted by the Banner alleged that Tucker exposed his genitals, brushed 2 of them with his exposed penis, and left what was believed an ejaculate on the massage table after 3 of his treatments.
Why? Why, bruh? If you that, bruh, just
Based
pay.
off them tweets I see for 2021, bro, this gonna hold.
Yeah,
I believe this to hold some weight.
believe, dog. He did that shit. He did that shit, bruh. He did everything he said. He is lying. He did all that shit. And when they go and bring more evidence to this nigga, including these tweets, we'll know. I mean, we're gonna get the full, confirmation.
Correct.
Bro, you did that shit, my nigga. Because nobody from 2012 to 2016, you niggas is telling you on some freak man shit. Then you go from there to 2021, people like you on some freak. Bro, just pay for it. Just go to a massage parlor who does happy endings, bro. Why are you fucking with the medical staff, bro? Come on now.
There are a lot of women who are massage therapists who take that professional
Serious,
seriously.
bro. You could go.
They're not there for that.
No, you could. Guess what I'm telling this nigga. You could go somewhere for a happy ending. If you wanted to buy some pussy, you could buy some pussy. If you wanted to get hand jobs, you could go somewhere for a happy ending, bro. You do not have to fucking sexually assault and harass these people.
These motherfuckers be sick in the head, bro.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
That
like,
shit is crazy, bro.
You could go somewhere.
You be violating motherfuckers' private space, man.
Hey, come on, brushing
at their job.
Yeah, brushing your nuts and shit. Nigga, what the fuck, dog?
Nasty shit.
You should have been. Them boys should have been, get on your ass about that
nasty.
Shit, bro.
So I'm definitely interested to see how this plays out, the conversation surrounding him. But yeah, it's true. Get this motherfucker out of here, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Get him out of here.
Every two.
Nasty shit.
Some nasty shit.
Nasty
we just talked about two nasty shits just now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, what is up, bro? I ain't gonna, hey, man, I'm just on a deeper conversation, bro. It's very crazy how just these things of like degeneracy and certain things just pop. Like, bro, I was just thinking, like, why is there so many ED ads out? Why is everybody selling sexual enhancement pills? Why is all this shit going? Why is niggas freakier than ever?
Cutting a check.
Why this shit is crazy though? Look at the society.
Shannon Sharp got an endorsement deal with one of them companies.
I mean, he's old, so I get it. But some shit just be like, and look, if you got a personal problem, I'm not knocking nobody. Take whatever you got to stick. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, she's going to be satisfied. You're going to be satisfied. I don't care. It's just the fact that I've never seen all this shit. It's just so much sex and deviancy, and it's just all over the place, bro. It's like everything is like, it's like sexual in a sense. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Maybe I'm just tripping.
Is sick, man.
Maybe I'm just tripping, but it just seemed like we got all these ED commercials. You know what I'm saying? Even women. Women with of course, even women feel, women got to feel like they got to keep up with certain shit when it comes to it. And then now niggas got to feel, it's just fucking crazy to me now as I'm getting older and seeing this shit. Cause I'm just like, every time I'm watching TV, bro, it's always some fucking ED commercial. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It's always, it's like always some shit, man. I don't know. It's just me on my rant. It's just what I'm just peeping. I'm just like, bro, what the, as a society, like, and then like you said, all this, I'm not saying all this shit is, it's just it's sex, it's freaky ass shit. It's just a bunch of shit that's just being very posted up before back then it wasn't never like that. It's just so much in our faces now. And it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Niggas nasty, man. Get him out of here. That's all I really got to say.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Terry Rozier, gambling, investigation. Niggas pulling up the videos, man. Niggas saying this man guilty.
For real?
No, I'm just talking about on play, like on the court. Like,
shit, damn. But they said he hurt his foot though. So
I don't know, man. Terry Rozier, he might be packed up, bro.
But I mean,
I don't understand these niggas, but sports leagues have nobody to blame but themselves. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna come out here, get in bed with these betting sites, and not understand that these NBA players are humans too, and that they're greedy too, and that they possibly wouldn't partake too? Who do you have to blame, bro? I put this on the leagues, bro. They should have never got in bed with sport betting companies. Y'all showing props before the games for certain players and all this other shit, man. Leave that to the motherfuckers who really do that betting shit. Them getting in bed, all this promo code shit, and like, bro, you didn't think players was gonna get involved too? Help out a homie, help out themselves, maybe even, who knows? Motherfuckers is greedy regardless. But this shit, I'm not surprised by none of it, bro.
I'm not either. And Terry Rozier was playing for the Hornets. I'm pretty sure he was like, we suck. I can get this off. Like, we suck, my nigga. Like, it's just 2023 now. That boy, man, super ass. I know he was like, I can get this off. We suck. I haven't been, my foot hurt. Psh, put me on the under, nigga. I got you. Your boy got you. Your boy got you.
These niggas are fucking stupid, bro.
Hey,
I don't got nothing else to say besides this is some of the stupidest shit these niggas can ever be doing, bro.
It is because, bro, why?
It literally don't make sense.
It don't make sense because you're literally making millions and millions of dollars, bro. You gonna jeopardize that for,
For a parlay.
a couple stacks.
You'll check more than that.
And then if it's really that case, help a homie out, nigga. I'd rather just give you this money before I go commit a nigga. I'm a millionaire.
This is my fucking career, bro.
I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, especially I'm telling you, like, my nigga, I could play another 10 years getting little mini max contracts, bro. Like, I'm straight. I don't need to lose all of that because I want to bet on the side. On my sport at that. That's the shit that kills me with these niggas. Now, Grant, Calvin really got lucky. He was able to get another max contract. He playing with the Titans now. Yeah. But my nigga, you could have been done. Everybody knows when you play a professional sport, you cannot bet on the sport you fucking play.
Bro, even if you...
Everybody knows that.
You can't. Even if you're in the NFL, I don't even think you could bet on college football. Can you?
No, you probably could bet on college
football. Okay. But
go bet on the NBA, nigga. Yeah. If you NBA nigga, go bet on the NFL, bro. Like,
it don't make no sense to bet on your own sport.
We've been seeing Floyd Mayweather betting for years. I don't think they had no rules and regulations with him betting because he used to bet on himself anyway.
Yeah, but he used to bet on himself.
But, bro, if you play in the NBA, you can't bet on the NBA. If you play in the NFL, you can't bet on it. If you play in MLB, you can't bet on baseball. Why are you niggas not betting on the other sports? Why are you betting on the sports you play? Is it worth it? It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. You're going to get caught.
They feel like
you are going to get caught.
But they feel like if they betting in their sport, that's their best chance of winning because they know what
they control the outcome.
They control the outcome.
And they make it even more nasty.
And they control the outcome. And even if it's a situation to where they got inside information, it's like insider trading, bro, on some other shit. If they know they got some insider trading on another team or another player, they might say, hey, you know what? Such and such is hurt tonight on our team. Bet the under. I heard he's only going to play 20 minutes per night. He told me he ain't really going to go too hard. Put the under on LaMelo.
This is ridiculous.
You feel me? So that's really kind of how they they jug it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a situation on some shit like that, but at the end of the day, why are you sacrificing them couple $100,000 for the millions that you are making? Like you said, you make that in one check.
This is ridiculous, man.
That don't really make no sense. And Terry Rozier, nigga, you got a big boy contract already. You cashed out. He got $100 million deal. $100-something million when he signed with Charlotte. So, my nigga, you getting money?
Niggas are fucking stupid, bro. This shit don't make no difference.
I mean, I know y'all team whack, but I know the Hornets was whack as fuck. But like, bro, you were that bored. You were that bored to just be like, hey, I'm just gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to bet on myself. You know, I ain't even playing that much.
These niggas out of here, bro.
That's ridiculous.
I'll be definitely interested to see how that unfolds. So since our last time we had the divisional round, we wasn't able to talk about the Ravens and Bills and the Eagles and Rams game. Of course, the Eagles came out victorious, handled the Rams. The Bills beat the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are going home. That was a good game. Came out to the wire. Mark Andrews dropped a 2-point conversion that could have tied the game. My overall thoughts on that game, nothing special from Josh Allen. He was turnover free. He managed the game, especially due to conditions. Lamar Jackson, I think he had a very bad first half. Yeah. Second half, he played better. Ultimately, he did put them in position to tie the game, to extend the game because the Bills would have got the game back. So I'm really going to kill Lamar. I do think with his bad play in the first half, it did kind of set them back for them to play catch up. Yeah. Even though he did come back, he did overcome. He did have a better second half. So, yeah, yet again, the Ravens going home. Then we have the championship game. So we had Eagles versus Commanders. Eagles put 55 on the Commanders. Shout out to the Commanders, though. Again, I said this last time on the last pod. Salute to Jaden Daniels for a great season. I didn't expect them to win that game. But I didn't see the Eagles putting 55 on them niggas' head, bro. I did not see that coming. So, Eagles handle business. Shout out to them boys. They'll be in the Super Bowl. And then we had the AFC Championship game. We had Chiefs versus Bills. Chiefs came out victorious. Salute to Patrick Mahomes for doing what he do. Josh Allen, I think he had a great game. just didn't do enough at the end. There was a last time they had the ball, Steve Spagnuolo sent a blitz. Josh Allen tried to make a tremendous play. Kincaid dropped the pass, and that's just what it was. The defense couldn't get the Chiefs off the field to get another chance at it. So that's where we're at with it. Josh Allen is going home again at the hands of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So we will have the Chiefs and Eagles in the Super Bowl. I think that was one of the best games we had that weekend, actually. It was another classic game, I think. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen dueling is always a good game. It's always a good game. But Chiefs, they just championship pedigree, man. They find ways to win games, man.
You can't. I mean, it's at this point, Pat Mahomes is literally the LeBron James of
shit. He Jordan.
I mean, I'm talking about just on the fact of his dominance of the AFC. How LeBron used to just dominate the East.
Okay.
I got you. Nothing's gonna get through, bro. He will be a mainstay in the Super Bowl as long as he is
representing the AFC.
I
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Now
niggas playing second fiddle.
Everybody is, because it's getting to the point where like even with Josh Allen, he's a great player. Lamar's a great player. It's now getting to that point where niggas don't even care what they do in the regular season, bro. Niggas don't care.
So you think Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson's legacy will have an asterisk on it if they don't get at least one, either one of the two? Because I'm looking at it like, bro, like
I don't think it's a
Lamar Jackson.
It's like you played in the Jordan era.
Lamar Jackson is all time.
Yeah, he's like I said, nothing's gonna.
He stamped all. He can only continue to get better.
Yeah, and Josh Allen too.
And I really want to address it because it's gonna transition to another topic that I love. Shout out to Cam Newton for this, but I'm gonna get on it in a minute. But I think when you go out in a certain fashion, that determines your legacy more than anything.
Yeah, of course.
How you go out. Josh Allen has never folded in a playoff game. He's had one bad playoff game, and that was at home against Cincinnati 2022. Outside of that, he's been pretty much flawless. Lamar Jackson hasn't played to an MVP level, but I can't say that he completely like shit the bed in a playoff game. Yeah. I can't say that. But dog, and I looked this up, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes head-to-head have the exact same stats against each other. So you know what that tells me? One other team is just making plays.
Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah.
Josh Allen has 9 touchdowns and 1 interception against the Chiefs in his playoff career. Patrick Mahomes has 9 touchdowns and 0 interceptions against the Bills in his career. So the scale is tipped somewhere. I'm watching these games. I'm seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's it's just overall team wise. I think the Chiefs just got a better team, so that because essentially what they're doing is canceling each other out.
Correct.
It's all about what's moving around them at this point. And the Chiefs just got a better supporting supporting team, supporting staff. You know what I'm saying? That can get them over the hump. Do I think this puts an asterisk on either of them? Because football is not like basketball. You know what I'm saying?
In basketball, you could somewhat more so control the outcome because you play both ends.
Yeah. With quarterbacks not winning, you can only do the offense. Like you said, you can't play both sides. So you can only do so much. But like you said, it depends on how you go out as well.
It depends how you go out, 100%.
And, if you
I seen Brett Favre throw 6 picks in the NFC Championship game. 6.
And he threw 6. And here's the thing. Brett Favre is considered one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs.
Yes, correct. And he was like the first quote unquote gunslinger.
Yeah, and he went out, like that, but he was able to, bounce himself back.
And don't get Brett got some all time years. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they're saying that nigga.
But he was going, live and die by the 3. That's Brett Favre in football terminology.
Yeah.
So I can't really, I don't look at this game and slander Josh Allen at all.
Nah. And then it's going to get to the point where it's like you just played in the Mahomes era, like you played in the Jordan era. Like, don't get me wrong. Charles Barkley, Charles Barkley's what I'll say, don't get me wrong, but like Barkley's and the guys like that, they're phenomenal players.
Hey, Barkley got an MVP in the Jordan era. He didn't get that ring.
He didn't get that ring though. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sit there and call him just, you never won one. Like, nigga, you played against Michael Jordan, my nigga. Like, you just had the unfortunate luck of being stuck in the same era as the greatest player of all time. And, and this crazy thing is because me and my brother was talking about, like, what if Jordan didn't retire in 98? What if Jerry Krause kept that squad? I think
they would have lost eventually.
They probably would have lost to Kobe and Shaq. They would have rolled
The
it.
Spurs, that would have been a tough outing. That would have been a tough outing because 99 would have been the Spurs. That would have been a tough outing.
You think Spurs, Chicago, San Antonio?
I think San Antonio might have edged them. Might have. That's a tough matchup, bro.
I mean, the only matchup you're really tough on is Tim Duncan. That's the biggest one.
I'm not saying they don't win that series. Don't get me wrong. I said it's tough.
Yeah, because
and San Antonio might have had a chance, but they probably get 4 in a row. They probably get 4 in a row. Now, 2000 might be tough sledding.
I think 2000.
Niggas is 37 now.
That's when it ends. That's when it ends.
But 99, and that was a lockout year.
Yeah, that would have benefited them.
That would have benefited them.
I think personally, Jordan.
And Jordan said he would have did it. He was signing 1-year deals up until that. He said he would have did it, but they got the roster.
Yeah, Krause.
Pippen when he got his money with Portland. Kerr went to the Spurs.
Yeah.
They broke the shit up. But I think they probably would have got the Spurs.
Yeah, I think so too. I think with Tim Duncan, that was going to be the only thing.
Because Jordan
even in 99, because in 98, Jordan was still elite.
Oh, 100%.
99, he still would have
still elite.
With a shorter year, you would have got crazy Jordan. Jordan would have went crazy. Pippen still.
I think he put up 30. Yeah, Pippen would have been better. He would have been healthy.
Because
that back was killing him in that one series.
Yeah, but I think with the lockout, he get.
Because Scotty was a dog with the Blazers.
Yeah, he was. Scotty was nice.
He was still nice with the Blazers, bro. So
he was starting to know.
100%. So and he went to the conference finals against the Lakers. So yeah, Scotty was still. I think you're probably right. They probably would have got the Spurs.
They would have got the Spurs, man. I think they would have got at them.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just tough sledding with Josh Allen and them boys, man. I mean, he's a top dog. I just want to speak more to Patrick Mahomes because I want people to understand like we can't get fatigue on Patrick Mahomes, bro. What he's doing is not normal.
Yeah.
Like niggas gonna start to get fatigued because he winning. Like and it's the same shit they did with Brady. It's like you gotta see him. I don't want to see shit like this. I don't want to see niggas lose.
Yeah.
I want to see niggas make history, bro.
Yeah.
Like I love to see shit like this. So my Super Bowl prediction is Chiefs 27, Eagles 23. I do think that will be the outcome. I do think Patrick Mahomes get his 3rd Super Bowl in a row and make history. I want to see him make history, bro. Like I'm not one of those who on this. Bro. No. NFL 30, the other 31 GMs are not sitting back saying, yeah, let's let the Chiefs win. No, bro. You got to go out there and beat these niggas, bro. Like, they're just doing some special shit. You got one of the all-time great coaches. You got one of the all-time great quarterbacks that happened to land in Kansas City.
One of the all-time great tight ends. Like,
facts.
At the end of the day,
I got Kelsey top 2 all time.
At the end of the day, they have all the elements for a championship team. It's just
correct. You got to beat them.
It's just you got to beat them at this
championship
point.
Pedigree, bro. They've been here before.
Yeah, they know what to do,
and they never fold. They never hang their head.
And because Mahomes and Brady got that same thing. If there's time on the clock, nigga,
it's up.
It's up.
It's up
for real. You know what I'm saying?
Up. So again, congratulations to the Eagles. Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes and all them boys. Again, I got the Chiefs winning this game 27-23. And I hope we get a good one. I want to talk about something that came up on First Take when Stephen A. Smith and then was having a conversation. They asked, what's more impressive, MVP caliber season or a Super Bowl appearance? And Cam Newton was asked this question as regards from Stephen A. Cam, if you could trade your MVP for Super Bowl, would you do it? So I want to play this clip.
A former league MVP right here on the set right now. And Cam, I ask you, Cam, if you could give back that league MVP for a Super Bowl championship, would you do it?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Because you have to ask it through this lens. That was a very journalistic viewpoint or vantage point or response, Stephen A. I'll ask you this question, and, just to pose this thought. What's more important, impact or championships? You look at a guy like Allen Iverson, or you stood up on the table and blah, 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 blah. Everybody's not going to be Michael Jordan. Everybody's not going to be Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's not going to be these individuals who have the luxury of saying, hey, I not only dominated this sport, but I also have championships to back it. Like, let me remind you, Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Respectfully, Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. So, yes, when you look at those guys and you say, okay, what's more important? Would you have preferred to win a Super Bowl? I think that's the humble approach, but if we're being honest, the impact of you holding yourself accountable to say everybody has a responsibility to do. And you can say as an MVP award winner or an All-American, you've held yourself or you've held your end of the bargain down. And that's what it really comes down to for me. I know that's not the popular pick. I'm trying to be popularized. But my take is I'm taking individual success because I did my job. Football is not about one guy trying to do 11 jobs. It's 11 guys doing one job. And if everybody does their job best, famous words of our coach, Belichick, just do your job.
Do it.
And that caused a lot of conversation on the TL, bro.
Well, how you feel about that? Because I know how I feel.
I've been saying this for years, bro. Anybody who know me for Michael Jordan is my GOAT. Tom Brady is my GOAT. I don't got to say they got 6 and 7 rings as to why they're my GOAT. Everybody know that. Tom Brady and Michael Jordan are my GOATs because they're flat out the best players I've seen on the court and on the field, win or loss. They was the most dominant, win or loss. I never seen them guys fold, none of that. When we talk about the legacy of players, boxing is different. Floyd Mayweather, I view it matters. The championships in boxing matter. Like, they hold weight. That speaks to your legacy more in boxing. You know why? Because it's one-on-one. Nobody else, you're not worried about no other factors except the motherfucker across from you. Football and basketball, there are way other factors that hold weight in terms of you either winning or not winning. Okay. So when I look at an individual player's legacy, yes, championships do matter. I'm a fan of the Panthers. I'm a fan of the Bulls. I'd be a liar to say I don't want to see my team win a championship. The championships do matter. And I think people are being disingenuous in terms of what Cam was saying. Again, Jordan and Tom Brady are my GOAT, but they're not GOAT. They're not my GOAT because they got 7 rings and 6 rings. It's because they were the most dominant win or loss. Dog, when you go and you look at a player's legacy, right? We done seen duels. I think people forget that somebody has to win. Do you think the championship would hold the same value if every superstar we saw came through win it?
No, of course not.
If Magic Johnson won a ring, if then Charles Barkley won a ring,
I mean,
if Karl Malone won a ring, if John Stockton won a ring, if Allen Iverson won a ring, if every superstar we saw come through win a championship, do you think it would hold the same weight?
It wouldn't hold the same weight, but at the same time, this is the reason why we have tiers and
exactly
to this.
And I'm not mad at the tiers and levels as far as the championship. In my opinion, yes, you have to at least have one championship to enter certain convos. But at that point, who made up this rule that you got to win multiple rings?
But you got to win something. You can't be like, no offense, I'm not of the belief of niggas being better than other niggas. And they don't got no credentials.
Well, what niggas are we talking about then? I'm just the superstars?
Yeah, if we on superstar status, if me and you on a superstar status, and niggas is saying that you better than me, and we right here skill wise, but I got the credentials and you don't, nigga, I'm better than you. I have the rings. I have the things that matter. We play this thing for one thing because this is another thing that I kind of don't like. Like, individuals is cool and all. I get that because there's tiers and levels to this shit. Mm-hmm. There's tiers and levels to this shit. But the main goal is you trying to create legacy. You trying to win. You trying to be a champion. Correct. Nobody goes into this shit and just being like, okay, I just want to be a no, nigga. You want to win. And he brings up Trent Delford and all the niggas. But like, bruh, we talking about niggas who are of caliber. Niggas who are of caliber. If you a fucking league MVP, nigga, and you got a fucking ring, and if you're a league MVP and you don't have a Super Bowl, and there's a nigga who just as good as you and may not got the MVP, but he got the Super Bowl, my nigga, he's over you.
Yeah, but we talking about an appearance and possibly winning over a guy of that all time. Like, you know what we're avoiding and what a lot of people are. We're going to view these guys how we view them regardless of the ring. We viewed LeBron was one of the best players ever before he won his first ring. Why is that? Because we know what the fuck we saw on the floor.
But if LeBron never won a ring, we are always going to bring that. We would always bring that up. He never won one. He never won. So he got to win one to solidify yourself. To be in that tier, you can't be in certain tiers and not have no fucking championships. You can't be brought up in certain you can't be in certain rooms.
So you telling me Eli Manning is better than Cam Newton all time?
Stat wise, no, but he's a champion. and he did his.
See, and that pause speaks to my point. I am never saying championships don't matter.
They're not on the same level of player though, Mike. Cam Newton.
How they not?
Cam Newton and Eli. Cam Newton is way better than. He didn't say he's way better, but he is a better. He's a better football player.
And that's
than him,
Cam's. And that's Cam's point.
But
it's not to diminish the fact that you won a championship, but we know when we see tape and we look at these stats, we know who was better.
But
how can you say? Let's just, and I'm going across both sports because I came very prepared for this conversation. Are we ever saying Tony Parker is better than Allen Iverson?
They play two different positions, so
bro, they both are guards at the end of the day.
No, but at the same time, Tony, as far as skill-wise, is not better. Allen Iverson's still a Hall of Famer. Allen Iverson's still one of the best two guards. You're talking about the best two.
Okay, but the context of this conversation, the context of this conversation is championships.
We got to get people on the same level.
4 of them.
He's not on the same level as Allen Iverson.
All right, so then we picking at straws. And all right, then, so at the end of the day, Dan Marino is still a arguably top 5 quarterback ever.
He is, but is
he better than Eli Manning? Yes. Is he better than Ben Roethlisberger? Yes.
Is he better than Aaron Rodgers? No.
Yeah, but it's not because of the ring.
Dog,
they both on the same playing field.
But the ring puts him over though. The ring is
some people would say that arguably Dan Marino might be better than Aaron. I think Aaron is better than Marino.
I think they're the same. Everything is the same except one has the ring. That trumps him.
Okay, so
they're in the same boat. I can't put Tony Parker and Allen Iverson.
But guess what? But guess what? You know what you can't avoid? Dan Marino's still an all-time great.
He is, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You've had plenty of guys come through win championships and they're not revered in a certain light.
But at the same time, you got to look at it's also context too.
Is Klay Thompson over Allen Iverson?
No, of course not, because he's not a better player than Allen Iverson.
That's my point. So this is what kills me when niggas don't be under
the two. You can't put these niggas in the same box.
No. We got it because they're both two guards.
But dog,
because any comparison I bring to you, you're gonna keep saying we can't compare them. At the end of the day, they both played the two.
You gotta put. Okay.
Is Klay Thompson gonna go down as a top 10 shooting guard all time?
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah. Allen Iverson's in the top 5. So but
it's a distinct difference between the top 5 and the top 10, though.
And I understand that. So what I am saying is, at the end of the day, I will never say the championship don't matter. I want to see my teams win. I'm talking about legacy talk. I am never going to shit on a guy who was all time, but he didn't win a ring.
I wouldn't do that.
How did he go out? Is always my thing. How did you go out?
Yeah, true.
We have levels for a reason. This is why I never fucking put Jimmy Butler in all-time convos. But because he was going on a few playoff runs, you niggas wanted to put him next to Jordan.
They do that with everybody. They're doing the same shit with Ant, too.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's levels for a reason.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler will be known as an all-star level player, and that's fine. Blake Griffin, all-star level player. Paul George, all-star level player.
Yeah.
You have superstars for a reason. Every superstar didn't win a championship.
True.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. We're not going to remember Tony Parker more than Steve Nash. We're just not. That's what it boils down to. I'm not saying the championships don't matter. I would never say that. But people are being disingenuous on what Cam is saying, bruh. That's his personal preference. My nigga, do you think Josh Allen would trade an MVP for a Super Bowl? Yes, I believe Josh Allen would trade an MVP for a Super Bowl.
Because for him,
that's not my job to judge his feelings. Cam presented. I just happen to agree with Cam. That's all I'm saying. I happen to agree. I agree with his point. He makes sense. We put a lot of emphasis on that and make it the total makeup of a player. My nigga, Andre Iguodala has a Finals MVP. He will never be considered an all-time great. I think that Finals MVP award holds more weight than the actual championship, but he's an outlier. He's not somebody who's going to ring up multiple final MVPs.
No.
He just happened to have a great finals in that moment, in that series. Is he better than LeBron? No. Will he be considered one of the all-time greats? No. So that's why I'm bringing you up these comparisons, because they're fair. Certain players, we're not going to remember them, regardless of the ring or not. We're not gonna remember Tony Parker more than John Stockton. John Stockton is considered one of the greatest point guards ever. He does not have one ring.
But you can't compare the two as far as
Why you can't? No, then you're proving my point then. Let's talk about the pendulum in this conversation is championships, bruh.
You got to compare him to a Jason Kidd. You can't compare him to a Tony Parker. You got to compare him to a Jason Kidd. You got to compare him to somebody who is equally
he ain't going to be remembered more than Jason Kidd. He's not.
Who Tony Parker? No, because Jason Kidd was a better player.
And that's my point. But he has the rings, though.
But you got, because
So what are you arguing?
My whole thing is this. There's tiers and levels, even with the level of, even though because that's like a nigga telling me that Robert Ory's better than T-Mac.
Yeah, we all know that's bullshit.
But the thing is, you would never even compare the two. You would never even put the two in the same category. I would never put Tony Parker in the same category as John Stockton. John Stockton is a way better player than Tony Parker. Tony Parker has the benefit of being in the system and playing with Tim Duncan and playing with fucking Manu Ginobili. So Marcus, I can't compare that. If we're going off straight skill set in comparison, there is no comparison.
Marcus,
Tony Parker's not better than Jason Kidd.
Marcus, you're saying what I'm saying, but you're saying it differently.
All I'm saying is
because I always bring up the skill set shit, and you know what niggas tell me? Fuck all that skill set shit. What did you do? Bruh, at the end of the day, we know who's better when we see step on the floor. So regardless of the fact, Tony Parker, Steve Nash. Tony Parker, Jason Kidd. Tony Parker has the rings. This is not the shit on Tony. I'm expounding on Cam Newton's point, bruh. At the end of the day, it is a fair assessment to evaluate players and say, hey, bro, listen, yeah, my impact on the game may be more important than the Super Bowl appearance, bro, because we seen players come through. Julian Edelman has 3 Super Bowls and a Super Bowl MVP. Is he ever going to be considered a top 10 wide receiver ever?
No, because the skill set.
That is the point that we're putting here. It's not to say that the championships don't matter, but we know when we put on this tape, we know who the best was, regardless of the championship or not. I would never sit up here and say what Michael Jordan and Tom Brady did in those championships is you know what that is for me? That's the brownie points on top of whatever the fuck they did. Because I seen Tom Brady go out in the Super Bowl and ball out, and guess what? He lost.
But he's already won Super Bowls before that.
What I'm saying is,
so it would change your opinion. If Tom Brady never won a ring, you would not view him as the GOAT, bruh.
No, you got to at least have one. You got to at least have one to be considered a GOAT. Yeah. 100%. But in football, there are way too many factors that could determine you winning or losing. That's all I ever say. In basketball, it's less, but it still factors out of your control. Yeah. Jordan lost to the Magic. Yeah. He didn't fold in that series. He just lost. Yeah. Losing happens. And I think that's what motherfuckers forget. Somebody got to lose, bruh.
You're true.
Somebody got to lose. It's a competition for a reason. But depending on how you lose, that should be the conversation. Not the simple fact that you lost. My nigga, I put up 35, 10, and 6, and I lost. What more was there for me to do?
True.
That's all I'm saying, bruh. In boxing, I hold boxing winning as, yeah, my nigga, what the fuck, what does your record say? Yeah. That's one-on-one. That's different. That's way different than basketball and football. I feel like in basketball and football, we put way too much weight as far as legacy convos with championships.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I can see that.
With boxing, though, I view Floyd because that motherfucker was undefeated. That's one-on-one. He's not worrying about a motherfucker having to throw a left hook, having to defend himself. No, he controls that outcome 100%.
True.
You got to view basketball and football through a different lens when it comes to this championship talk, bro.
Yeah, you do.
You got to judge the performance.
Yeah, you judge the performance, but like I said, but not for nothing.
Bro, I put Patrick Mahomes second all time after he won his second Super Bowl. But you know why? It's because how he won the Super Bowl. Yeah. How he did it. It wasn't so much of the fact that he won it. He could have went out there and went 10 for 21, 100 touchdowns, no TDs like Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl against us.
And lost. Yeah.
No, and won.
Yeah.
But I put Patrick Mahomes second all time because how he went out in that Super Bowl against the Eagles. Yeah. It wasn't the simple fact that he just won it. It's how, in the fashion and how he did it.
He came back.
Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl being shit.
Yeah, with the Broncos, hell yeah.
Now you get my point. Yeah. It's all about the performance. It's not necessarily the hardware itself. It's how you do it. Jordan averaged damn near 40 in a finals. That 1993 finals is one of the greatest individual performances ever.
Yeah.
LeBron James, 2015, Even though he lost, that's one of the greatest finals performances.
2018 too. 2018.
2018 as well too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shit on LeBron for that. Now that 2011 one,
That's all him. Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
But LeBron James has went out in finals and had performed tremendously.
Yeah.
I can't kill him for that.
No, I can't either. And that's why I put it as tier like LeBron and Mike. People always like to put the emphasis of the 6 rings, which is that's the division between the layers of
consensus-wise. The division was a championship.
Yeah, that's the division.
I'm only speaking for myself, and I'm aligning myself with Cam's thinking because I agree with that, and I feel like I'm glad that somebody on a major platform expressed that sentiment because I'm like, bro, like, yeah, like that shit matters, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be talking about fucking Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson now. If everybody want to say, okay, you can't use that comparison, okay, cool. Cam Newton is better than Eli.
Yeah. But
he's better than Eli to me, but guess what Eli got? He got bragging rights.
And Eli can walk into those rooms that he can't walk into.
But guess what?
But
at the end of the day,
Cam get more respect because Cam was a better player.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, of course. But it's just certain talks that like
this is not to downplay the championship because that's not what I'm doing. And niggas is gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh, you having y'all glorifying losing." It's not about losing. It's how you perform on the stage, my nigga. We done seen too many players go out in tremendous fashion losing. What we say about it? But like, damn, bro, like we hold Allen Iverson to a higher court. He lost.
Yeah, but like you said, it's how you go out. It's how Iverson.
And how did he go out? He went out
guns blazing.
Guns blazing. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what the conversation is for me. You was about to play something, show something?
No, I was just interested because you brought up the Eli and Cam debate.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at these stats. Games played. Eli got more games, 236. Cam got 148. I mean, he's going to have more. His number's going to be bigger because he played more. So
Eli.
Yeah, Eli. Yeah. He's going to have better numbers all around.
He might have the better stats than him, but when we
watched the game.
When we had the conversation, we had the game. Who was better?
Eli. I mean, not Eli. Cam, he's a better quarterback. He's a dual threat. He could run. He could pass. He had big moments. He led them to a Super Bowl. And Manning, Eli.
If I'm starting my team, I'm picking Cam Newton over Eli,
bro. And not for nothing with Eli. One of them Super Bowls from Flam. You know what I'm saying? One of them Super Bowls from Flam.
It is. He did what he had to do though in both those Super Bowls. Eli has some big time throws in the Super Bowls. I never shit on Eli. But Eli, and again, this speaks to the regular season. This is why we cannot discount regular season because you play more in the regular season than you do in the playoffs. Eli Manning has multiple 20+ interception seasons.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Eli don't got no all pros. None. Zero.
He has no all pros?
None.
That's tough. And
yes, he's the greatest Giants quarterback in history, but he ain't top 10 all time.
Nah,
Eli is not top 10 all time, bro. That's my bad.
You good? But I mean, yeah, you when you put it that way, but it's like that's the thing, man. It's the level shit. It's like he's not a better player than fucking Cam Newton by the eye test what so means, but he got the hardware.
Yes.
From the looks of this, he kind of got the stats too.
Yeah, he got the stats
just off the strength of him playing for so long. So
Cam's point, in my opinion, was dead on, bro.
I get it, but that's not for everything.
I think a lot of, and this is my opinion, and I think a lot of the way we view this basketball and football is flawed as far as legacy talk. I think it's flawed.
Yeah, because you're right. Everybody can't win, but at the same time, like you said, it's hows go out, and it's the tiers. And to me, it's tiers and levels. Certain niggas shouldn't be compared, and there's certain niggas who, you can the certain niggas shouldn't be compared to each other.
Bro, if you was asking me if I wanted to trade my MVP for a Super Bowl, I probably want the Super Bowl. But I understand Cam's point, bro. Yeah. But it's hard to fucking win a Super Bowl, bro.
And the thing is, you got to look.
And I want the Super Bowl, and I want the Super Bowl MVP.
But the thing is, though, if you look at Cam's situations, as a Panthers fan, besides that 1 year, when was ever Cam in contention really to compete for a Super Bowl?
Probably 2013, but we lost in the second round to the 49ers.
So that's you telling me 2 years out of his whole career.
Out of 9, yes.
You felt like we got a chance.
Correct.
So for him, of course he's going to look at this shit like, the MVP might be the best thing I can get. In his eyes.
That could be a fair analysis.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you feel like it's different from niggas who constantly or
niggas who are constantly competing in this shit,
contending for a title.
constantly
It's
contending
different.
is different.
That's a fair point.
If you a nigga who not really in this shit, then of course individual stats are going to be your main, is where you lay your hat on. But if
Got
you're a
you.
nigga who constantly in the mix to compete and win for one, like bro, Lamar Jackson would definitely give one of his MVPs away for a ring.
I think he would say that same thing too. Josh Allen has always talked about winning the Super Bowl.
These niggas be in the mix. These niggas be this.
So you feel like the contention is a major factor
it's
here.
a major factor because if you
you.
feel like you always can compete for one,
Fuck the MVP. I done got the MVP.
I done got fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm trying to at this point. I'm trying to.
But
build
guess
the
what though?
legacy.
If Josh and Lamar retire ringless, because here's the reality, and I told Mo this
One
on
of
the
them
phone.
will. One of them will.
And I told Mo this on the phone. Somebody's gonna retire ringless.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna view them? Lamar, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen, we would love to all see three of them win a ring.
Yeah.
But what's the chances of all three of them winning a ring?
Less than none. It's
Okay,
and
then.
they're all in the AFC, so they're all somebody gonna have to lose.
So what happens when we reach 10 years from now and Lamar, Joe, and Josh Allen retire ringless? What do we say about them? They all gonna retire top 10 all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, they just had the misfortune of playing in the Mahomes era. Just like how we don't shit on Barkley.
Right.
I don't shit on Barkley. I don't shit on Ewing.
I don't stock on Ewing,
Yeah.
Barkley, Stockton, Malone, none of
that.
them.
We still give them their praise as who they were. They just was unfortunate to be playing in the era of
Like,
the
bruh,
greatest player of all
I
time.
don't even shit on Allen Iverson.
I don't shit on Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson is a top 5 solidified shooting guard ever. The championship is beautiful. I would never say it's not, bruh. It is. But I'm not of that. I'm not the Jordan fan who hangs my hat on the rings. I'm one of the rare Jordan fans who don't hang their hat. So I'm consistent in my shit. Yeah. Tom Brady became my GOAT 2007. He had 3 rings at that time. Yeah. The last 4 rings that Tom Brady won, for me, was just brownie points. Yeah. He been my GOAT since 07.
And with Jordan been since 88. So it's like he was already talked about being one of the greatest players of all time in his 4th year.
Correct. Jordan had to get one though.
Yeah.
Jordan was considered the GOAT after his first 3-peat.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
He was considered the GOAT after his first 3-peat, my nigga. Yeah. The second one was just, oh my, there's nothing else. Yeah. What are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, if Jordan would have lost to the Magic and be like, you know what, I'm going back to baseball.
That's different. But you got to think though, had Jordan lost to the Suns and then retired, he might have had a little bit more conversations on his head. But he already had one back to back, and he won the 3 in a row.
And this nigga won the MVP. He's already been MVP.
But ain't no ifs.
Defensive Player of the Year. He was already, like I said, in '88, he had already solidified himself as one of the greatest NBA players. The ring just solidified everything that we needed.
And I never discount that, bro. Yeah. And I never discount
like
that.
Chris Paul gonna end up ringless. Chris Paul still one of the greatest point guards.
Top 10 ever. Yeah. PG ever.
The ring was gonna put him in that Magic Johnson category.
Okay, so what about Tony Parker and Chris Paul?
Not on the same level. Like we said, contention wise. Well, I would say this contention wise, Chris Paul has always been in contention. It's just things just
bro, do the championships Tony Parker won whole weight over Chris Paul as a player, bro?
Career wise, nah, because Chris Paul did some amazing shit. But we can't discredit Tony's 4 and a Finals MVP at that.
I'm not saying
we can't discredit that.
I'm just asking the question.
Do you put it on the same level? That's kind of a I don't know.
But
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We start picking at Charlotte. That's why I said earlier. Any comparison I bring, you're going to say, we can't compare, bro. Bro, listen. At the end of the day, Cam's point was shit. That's why he brought, I'm not saying he's Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer in this comparison. Tony Parker was a dog.
Yeah, he was not.
He's not Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson in this context. What I am saying is, in comparison to all-time players that don't, Chris Paul,
he's not better than
He's not better than Chris Paul, bro. He's not. He's just not, bro. And he ain't better than Steve Nash.
No.
So what I'm saying is those guys are still considered all-time greats because you know why? What the fuck they did on that floor. We know what we see.
Do you think do you think Tony Parker's better than Gary Payton?
No.
Okay.
Nah. Tony is a dog though, but he ain't better than Gary neither.
Okay. So
if you want to do that comparison, no, he's not.
Nah,
is he?
Nah, I don't think so. That's why I just asked because Gary got one. Gary got one. And he got everything else, even though Tony got 4.
When did Gary get one? With the Heat?
Yeah, with the Heat. I mean, back years, but you know,
back years.
Back year, he still got one though. So
let's let's say he plays out his career in you know the Sonics and with the Lakers. Are we still putting Tony Parker over Gary Payton?
Me personally, no. But it's the fact that those.
And Tony is don't get me wrong. Tony's a dog. He got a Finals MVP. I never shit on him, but he's not better than certain guys. Tony Parker, I put in top 20 PG all time easily. Maybe 15. Maybe.
Yeah.
He solidified for him.
Yeah, just being.
But Chris Paul is higher.
Yeah.
Steve Nash higher.
Yeah.
Gary Payton higher, and that's what Cam's point was.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, we got anything else, man? If we get up out of here, again, congratulations to your Lakers.
Yeah, man.
Again, Luka getting a certified top 5 player, in my opinion, best player in the league.
Hey, man, these next 2-3 years, by the time all this shit said and done, we gonna put one up. You know, we gonna put one up. We gonna have another superstar. Rob Pelinka, do not fuck this up.
I think Rob's seen the light now.
I hope, and like I said, I hope.
Thinking long term, I think he might have heard me through some whispers.
You letting that nigga know?
Hey, man, thinking long term sometimes is way more beneficial than the short term, bro.
It is, man, and for us,
especially if you're not contending every year for a chip.
Yeah,
y'all wasn't contending every year for a chip the last 5 years, bro. Y'all wasn't.
I'm saying we were really just waiting for this LeBron shit. You know, once this shit sails off, then
y'all got LeBron and AD together. Y'all wanted at least 2 chips.
Yeah, we could.
Then when you got Russ, you definitely wanted a chip.
Yeah, we was hunting.
That was hunting when you got Russ.
We was trying, boy. We was fucking. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'll give us that now. We'll fucking try. We'll pull some shit out of our ass.
Boy, that shit fell flat on his fucking face, but it is what it is. But again, congratulations to y'all.
And once again, hold on, not to cut. And this another thing for you fuck ass Clipper niggas. Yeah, nigga.
Man, that shit is done.
Y'all
Kawhi
niggas,
Leonard.
yeah, nigga.
Kawhi Leonard is Kawhi Leonard.
Y'all will never
he's
be
going down as an all time. But he's setting them up for the ultimate
okey doke.
That we
know in the playoffs.
And you know me, I'm big on track record.
Yeah.
So salute to James for doing his thing, but I don't see him winning no championship.
I don't see it. I see the okey doke for the playoffs. Oop, out game 1. Oop, out game 4. Oop, out game 6.
Because y'all got Kawhi Leonard to bring y'all first championship ever, and he hasn't been able to deliver it. So that's where I'm at with it. Again, salute to the Lakers for pulling out that Luka Doncic trade.
Reign supreme.
Interested to see where this Jimmy Butler should end up. Bradley Beal, De'Aaron Fox. I want to see De'Aaron Fox with Wemby.
That'd be crazy.
Super Bowl. Who's your Super Bowl prediction?
Chiefs.
Honestly,
I think Chiefs go on a run. I wouldn't be surprised if Chiefs pull off some 5-peat shit. I think the Chiefs are. I don't really see. You know how you just see a team
that head of the snake is not changing.
Just head and shoulders above, and a simple fact of like, bro,
they can only get better.
They can only get better. They keep bringing niggas and reviving them. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyreek Hill decided to
go back. Yeah. So salute to all the listeners, supporters. I appreciate y'all checking in with us, man. Always clocking in with us. Y'all continue to please be safe out here. Be smart. Don't let your feelings dictate decisions that can affect you long term or in the short term. Short term pain is impactful too. And just continue to do your thing, man. Be safe out here. The weather's warming up out here. Go outside, enjoy yourself, get you some fresh air. And ultimately, man, just be safe, man. So you got anything else, Marcus?
Nah, man, just shout out to everybody, doing anything, holding it down, Hey, man, it's a lot of crazy events that have been happening over these past couple of weeks. So, I just want everybody to stay safe, be healthy. If you got to get self mentally, spiritually, do whatever you got to do to try to progress, and just move forward. And don't talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about progression, but niggas need to go put that first foot forward to it.
Facts.
So, just everybody, just really just stay safe, keep God first, and, keep pushing.
Facts. So like we say every week on this show, man, you hear anything on this show that gets you in your feelings, you feel some type of way, always remember, we're just some messengers.
Yo.